For what?
My bracelet.
I threw it over there.
No, you didn't. You're a liar.
It is. I threw it over there.
I'm not giving you
Look.
You're a liar. You're such a liar.
I'm a liar.
I'm keeping this down.
Are y'all checking your mics?
Checking them to do what? Oh. I mean, those are on. These are on.
Everybody mics is on.
Peyton
mic is on.
That one's on. Yeah. All right. You recording this?
Yes.
All right. Come on, Peyton. Talking to the microphone. Not that close. Back up a little bit. About right there. Stand. Yeah. All right. This the word of mouth radio test show real quick just to check and see if the mics and cameras are working properly. What's up, Sco? Right? Sco in the building. And I'm gonna swing it on over to Peyton. What's up, Peyton? You got first topic. Go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That was 50 cents.
Oh.
I don't owe you 50 cents.
Oh, you owe her 50 cents,
I
man.
just gave you $1.
I know. Hey, she ain't talking about what I gave her. She talking about what you gave
owe
her.
her.
What you supposed to be giving up? Come on, cough up the dough.
We loud.
No, y'all are live.
You owe me.
Live,
Oh, live? Why are we live? I thought we was testing.
We was, but I couldn't connect the headphones.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad I took the gloves off, man.
This the thing. This is what happened. I don't owe you no 50 cents. You gonna stop trying to
Well,
loan shark me out here.
Live. This Sco show, man. I didn't know that we was live. I thought this was the
I thought it was
test
our
one.
test show.
That's why I'm playing around and shit.
Press don't give a fuck about us, bro.
Oh man.
Don't give a fuck about us. All right, Peyton. You
Listen.
can't be here during the live show.
Yes, she can.
Sorry, this is it.
She told me to do it like this so she could be in the live show.
Oh, so this is a setup.
Yes.
This is a setup ambush.
So Peyton is in the show.
Peyton show.
She ain't in the show.
Peyton
If
episode.
Peyton lean forward, she'd be right. She right. I see her. Right there. Right there. I see her.
Oh shit. Yeah, Peyton, we in the building. In here with my ace boom. Give up the 50 cent, man. Stop acting like that,
I
bro.
gave it to her
You
earlier.
make up. You getting them YouTube checks already, man. Don't think I
YouTube
ain't here.
checks.
Don't think I ain't here in these
Man,
streets.
if I was getting them
I heard they
YouTube
give
checks,
you.
boy,
I heard they give you something, and you ain't telling me. I heard
they keep-
I heard it's a couple dollars.
They keep writing me, and I be like, I don't think that's all the views. They be like, you got this many views. And they be like, I think it's more than that, yo. I think it's more than that, YouTube. Like, but whatever. But we here. It's the Word of Mouth podcast.
For sure.
We back after a long hiatus.
Too long.
Too long. I think we have to. I think we have to just address the large giant elephant in the room.
I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot about that shit for a second,
But we gotta address it because we told the people that we was gonna be a part of Urban Philly Fashion Week or whatever.
Yep.
Yo, she gotta go upstairs, bro. I can't focus. She just keep moving.
Cause she ain't got no chair. You ain't giving no chair. You just how you treating a guest like this, bro?
She's not a guest.
She is.
All right, well she not.
here.
I know she
Introduce
live here, but
yourself,
she a guest
ma'am.
on the show.
I am Peyton.
Okay.
And what you here? And what you here for?
50 cents. Now go upstairs.
What's your rap name?
Lala.
Oh,
What's your same name?
Lala.
Lala.
I'm Lala.
No, you not.
That's
That's somebody else's name.
That's
her
her
name.
name.
That's
Hater.
somebody else's name.
Bro,
Lala.
that's
Her
not the
name?
only person in the world named
And where
Lala.
you get Lala from?
I'm
That's not
Lala.
even a part of your name.
You a hater, bro.
That's
God
not even
damn.
you. There's
And-
no
and-
lie or lie in anywhere in your name.
And some of your nicknames don't make sense neither.
Like what?
Okay.
Butter.
I didn't make that up.
It don't matter.
Okay,
It's your nickname. It
I
don't
didn't make
make
that-
sense.
I
It
didn't
don't
make
even.
that up,
It don't equal up to your name.
At all.
It doesn't, but it's historic.
Okay, if that's how you feel, so is Lala.
She ain't got no history.
You don't know?
You don't know that?
her past?
Yes, I do.
You don't know if all the kids in school start calling her Lala. Like, yo, you
They
can
don't.
really sing. We gonna start calling you Lala.
They don't.
Ask her where
You
she
a hater,
from.
bro.
No, I'm not. Where you from?
North Philly.
No,
Look.
you're not.
North side.
No, you not.
She from the trenches. Then she from
You
where we
North
from.
Philly?
Streets.
Where in North Philly?
I'm
Don't
from
worry
North
about
Philly.
Where?
Don't worry
I'm not telling
about
you
it.
where I live.
Where?
Yeah, she ain't telling you where she
Where?
from.
I'm not telling you.
North Philly, where?
Don't
What
tell people
block?
where you
I'm
live.
not
People
telling
What's
crazy.
your
you.
block,
I'm
nigga?
not telling you.
You from here? You ain't
Nah.
from North Philly?
No.
This where you growing up at? This where you from?
I'm not
No.
from here.
Where you?
Where he from? We don't know where he from.
I'm
He
from North
No,
Philly.
he not.
all day.
I ain't never seen you.
Projects, hallway.
I ain't never
You from
seen
South Philly?
No, I'm not.
I ain't never
Don't
seen
put
you
that
coming
evil
up.
on me, Ricky.
I think you from Delaware.
Probably.
To be honest, I ain't never see you
I'm
coming
gonna
up.
sue you now.
I don't even think I've ever been to Delaware.
We went through.
Nah.
All right,
We did go
ma'am.
through Delaware.
Gotta exit now.
I ain't
Bye
never-
to the fans.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, she got the go up under the table.
We getting it done.
Worry
We
about
getting
it.
it in.
Worry
We getting it
about
in.
it.
Right.
To
We
get
figuring
out.
it out.
What was I even saying?
Talking about the elephant.
Oh yeah. So I started off. We talk about we were supposed to be a part of Philly Urban Fashion Week,
For sure.
and shit went awry, man.
Right.
Shit went awry. And if I'm being honest with you, it is about time. Like niggas need their backs kicked in because niggas need their backs kicked in because we didn't need to be bothered. Like we didn't need to be bothered with the bullshit if it was going to turn into what it turned into. So for everybody that was looking for us, all our fans that was looking for us to go be a part of a large event, we did everything we were tasked to do.
For sure.
It was the actual event, and the head of I don't know his last name. That guy, who, in my opinion, didn't take care of us, didn't care about what we was bringing to the table.
No.
He wasn't worried about us. Didn't return a phone call. Nothing.
Just wasn't really professional, man.
It wasn't really professional.
He had press passes for us.
That he never gave.
Didn't give us no press passes.
So that we were supposed to enter the event without having to deal with security. Never got the press passes. Never even seen security.
Buildings changed.
The
Didn't
building
tell
is
us.
changing because either the original event for that Friday that we supposed to be doing, either that venue changed or where he originally told me the event would be, he set the wrong fucking place and the wrong date. And apparently he said it to a bunch of other people because because on Friday night, which was pouring down fucking raining.
Right. We wasn't the only ones that got there.
It was 5 other people that showed up at the wrong place.
Yes.
5 other groups of people. So not 5 other people, single people. No. 5 other groups of people who were told that Friday's event was on Tioga Street. Wasn't on Tioga Street.
For sure,
it was
wasn't.
all the way in fucking Germantown. So we drive all the way to fucking Germantown, and we get to fucking Germantown, and it's like, oh yeah, Woody Woo's in Germantown is at this church. We get there, we go to the church, and everybody fucking praying. This ain't the guy. This ain't the event.
They was having choir rehearsal.
Choir rehearsal.
Yeah, it was like they was getting ready for church.
Yeah,
like
they was praising the Lord.
Yeah, no, they had music playing. They wasn't really in their full act. They was like getting themselves together. The same, because I wouldn't have went if they was in there. I wouldn't have went in there and interrupted.
Yeah, but
because I seen that they was just rehearsing, I was like, oh, all right. All I had to do was get somebody's attention.
Right.
They gonna let the leader know. They gonna stop, and then he gonna come over and talk to me. So that was the only. But if I'd have seen they was in there like really praying and worshiping, I'd have been like, yeah, no, I'm not going there. Fuck that. We just wouldn't have went in there type of thing.
So turn. Real quick. 1 second. I just need to fix.
Skip is the hater.
I don't know.
He on a different show, but yeah, he's definitely a hater too.
I know he on First Take.
Oh yeah,
right?
No, he on.
That's not First Take.
No, First Take is different people. He was on First Take, but he was on
First Take.
Yeah, him and Skip was on First Take.
line was saying, "Oh yeah, no, you know
we not the best. Yeah, like we not the best of friends.
moving in different direction."
Yeah,
Bro.
Max, but Max really got like the same shit that Stephen A got. Max got his own little hour and a half, or whatever the case may be, of a show that he's the head of. Like he's the top talker. Like,
but that show was, for all intents and purposes, Stephen A's show.
Yeah, so that's why
he
it was
making this like
yeah.
So yeah, small little tangent to help give Precious time to fix whatever
for sure
she had to fix. But yeah, no, we get to the fucking church. We're all dressed up in our best, especially Roscoe. Roscoe looked
chill,
good.
Man. Chill, man.
He too fly.
Chill,
he had
man.
he had a hat on, boy.
Chill, man.
I don't know how he thought he was pied, but he was pied.
I was going to pod. It's just that I had that on to keep everything together because like I had just got my hair braided. I didn't want to get caught in the rain, so I had the hat on.
I totally understand.
I was gonna take everything
off
when we got
let me start from the beginning.
Right.
Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Cause fuck it, we here now.
Don't go to the top of the week. If you go to the top,
I'm going to the top of the week.
Oh man.
I'm going to before the top of the week.
Right, the week before.
I'm going all the way back to when we interviewed him.
All right, okay.
We interviewed him, and after the show was over, he said, "Yo, I like y'all energy.
Right.
I like what y'all do.
Right.
I want y'all to do y'all pod for my show at the Met." That's what he told us.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Okay, cool. If I'm not mistaken, he said it's in August. That's what I remember.
Right.
Well, August came and went. He never contacted us. I thought it was over with. We missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to beginning of October, he hit me on the gram. Like, hey, you remember that thing we were supposed to do? I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, well, it's coming up. I still want y'all to be part of it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that sound good. Like, let's get together and figure it out. Like,
right.
I think it'll be a good look for us. He like, bet, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, instead of us writing on Instagram, here go my number. You call me tomorrow. We'll talk it over.
Right.
He like, bet. About 15 minutes later, I'm like, oh shit, you know what? I need to have dates.
Right.
I'm like, I write him about the dates. He never responds. 2 entire weeks go by.
Mm-hmm.
2 entire weeks go by. He's not responding to anything. Nothing. Okay. I don't know when this is coming up. I don't know when this event is. Like, won't know shit.
Right.
Won't know shit.
Like feel around the dark.
Exactly. Finally, I get through to him. He like, oh yeah, no, the event is next week. And it's a black tie event for the first day. Fam. All right. So I'm like, okay, cool. We talked a little bit about what we was going to do.
Right.
Our job was supposed to be to come, pod for a bit, and then interview everybody who would be showcasing pretty much anything that they would be doing. Because from what it seemed like, it wasn't just fashion. As we saw when we was there, people were singing, people was doing other things. So right. Ideally speaking, we would have talked to other people than just fashion designers.
Right.
But for the most part, that's who we was going to be talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Sounds good, right? I said the only thing he said, what y'all need? I said the only things is this. We can't. I said I don't think it'll be good for us to be in the same room as the event, because if everybody is screaming and having a good time, that would cut off. That would hinder our voices coming through these microphones properly and people hearing us on YouTube and on the internet properly.
Right.
He like, oh, okay. I said, also, y'all gonna be playing music, licensed music. That's a big deal when it comes to YouTube.
Right.
It's a formula to it. I don't know the formula right now, So, in my opinion, I stay away. I stay away from music right now.
Right.
I stay away from licensed
Music.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Right now. That's how That's how I'm rocking with it. So, okay, boom. He like, all right, that's no problem. He like, well, the event is 3 days. I'm like, oh, okay, well, what you want us to do? Like, he like, well, y'all can do as many days as y'all want. I'm like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm down to do all 3, but let's not make the decision. I'm gonna talk to my peoples.
Right.
So basically, we get it together. He says, all right, in a couple days, he said, tomorrow, come up to the venue spot. I'll show y'all where y'all gonna be pieing at. We'll talk it over, figure out whatever it is you need. Sounds good. The next day roll around, and he couldn't make it that day. I had to come the day after.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive down there the day after. I watched him walk inside to go do whatever he had to do in there.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't gonna rush in there because I know we just potting. Give him some time to figure out his own bearings before I rush in there and what the fuck is we doing?
Right.
Give him time to figure out because he got a whole entire event he doing.
Right.
We just one piece of it.
Trying to be polite.
So I wait. We go inside and we go inside the big the it's a church that has it's like a big area inside where the sanctuary would be. It's a basketball court now.
Right.
So it looks like it's more of a rec center.
Right.
Like it was a church that they turned into a rec center
Right.
or whatever. Play basketball in there. So it's a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, well, this is where we're going to be having the event. I'm like, yeah, this is cool, but, we can't, like, you don't want us in, like, we can't pod in this room.
Right.
He was like, no, I think I want to have y'all out here. He pulls me out. He like, I want to have y'all out here. Then he started talking about downstairs. He's like, no, I want to have y'all downstairs. I want to have y'all in the room downstairs. I'm like, the room downstairs. He's like, yeah, it's a room downstairs. I want to have y'all. Okay. And I'm like, wait, when y'all having the event up here, you want to have us in the basement? That don't make sense.
Right.
Right? No. Outside right here. Okay. So what the fuck you bringing up the basement for? What? No. This is Friday. And then the next event that's gonna be downstairs, that's Sunday. Oh, okay. So he tells the other guy, show him downstairs where Sunday's event will be.
Right.
And show him where he'll be at in that room. So we walk in there, like we walking down the steps, and Bull tell me, I don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
I don't know what space he's even referring to. I don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
I'm like, I don't fucking know either. So me and Bull just down there kind of looking at each other. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll go upstairs and I'll talk. So I go upstairs and I'm like, yo, Bull said he actually don't know what space you talking about.
Right.
He starts walking downstairs in front of me. He was like, well, I was talking about this space here in the vestibule area, but as he seen it, he realized it's too small.
Right.
It's too small. This isn't going to work. So when that happened, my thought was, okay, you didn't think this through.
None of this shit.
None of this shit that had to do with us was thought through at all for real.
Right.
Like, it was almost like you wanted us to set up anywhere and just be able to do anything. And there were aspects of things we needed.
Right. Not
big. I don't think they were fucking, unreasonable shit.
Right.
But you needed to, this wasn't it.
Right. You gotta get this shit right.
So, we all talking. Bull say, well, it's another room on the side over here for the basement. It's another room on the side over here. And it was perfect. It was like half of this room. It was half of this room, and it was just nothing inside it.
Right.
And I'm like, ooh, this is perfect. So if y'all doing the event for Sunday outside, out here, we'll be in this room. We'll pod, send people in. We'll talk to them. Great. So we had Friday's event in the vestibule in Sunday's event, far as I'm supposed to know. And I remember asking multiple times, wait, so this down here is for Saturday? No, Saturday is not here. Saturday is somewhere else. Downstairs in the basement is Sunday.
Right.
Oh. Upstairs is Friday. Okay.
Right.
And Saturday is somewhere else. Saturday is the outside event.
Right.
So, boom. Great. I got it. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Precious. We ended up in Germantown like that weekend.
Right.
And she was like, hey, I'll show you where the event gonna be at. Where he's saying in Germantown where it's gonna be at on Saturday. Well, we get a block away and they had it blocked off.
Right. The street.
So we couldn't. Yeah, the street. We could walk down there, but we wasn't walking in that direction.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would have been a whole thing.
Right.
But we was like, it's over there, and she was saying that it makes sense for it to be an outside event because it's a large park.
Right.
Out there. So if they're having an outside event that's supposed to be circus themed and whatever they doing out there, whatever he got playing
going on
outside,
right,
sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It's a big park. It all makes sense, right? Now it makes sense.
Right.
Boom. Fast forward to day of. No, I'm sorry, not fast forward to day of. I tried to speak to him again. Cause he told me the day that we were walking around the venue.
Right.
He told me, oh, send me y'all information, like send me y'all logo or whatever so I can post it.
Right.
I'm like, okay. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I forgot. I forgot until later that night.
Right.
And I sent him our logo. Everybody who's watching this knows that the word of mouth logo is the guy with the spray paint
on the wall.
On the wall that says word of mouth.
Right.
And it says location of the YouTube channel. I know he don't know that. I know when I send that to him that's in his brain not what he's looking for.
Right.
So I sent him the picture that just has us on it.
Right.
And I put the information.
Mind you, we gotta take another John too, man.
Oh, you think that John too?
No, I'm just saying that it's
just
like
some more, so
shit. We can have multiple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with that.
Y'all need a photo shoot?
No, I'm just saying like
that is what he's saying.
I'm just saying have different looks. Like we got different pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Like a photo shoot.
All right. I mean, if that's how y'all want to look at it.
Somebody, I can call her.
Okay.
I will call her. I don't know.
Yeah, call Lisa. She took the last one.
Damn right she did.
Yeah. So boom. We never get posted.
Right.
Now, in my brain works weird sometimes. It's the duality of I'm not trying to be the type of nigga who's angry that you didn't get posted, but I'm also like, it doesn't make sense to want us to be a part of your event and not tell people that's coming to your event that we're a part of your event.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Right? We talked about it on this show.
Right.
That is how we got the word out. On this show, we said it, that we were going to be there.
Right.
We did our part. Right? Cool. We go to Toyota. We all get dressed. We pack up. It's pouring down raining.
Right.
We drive over to Tioga Street. And we go where the event's supposed to be on Friday. And these motherfuckers is playing basketball in there.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? Not only playing basketball in there, but the area that we were supposed to pod in on Friday was not cleaned up for us. It was the first thing I noticed when I walked in.
Right.
That area for us was not cleaned up. So, Bull come out and say, oh man, yeah, five other people came before you, 5 other groups came before y'all, and they all think the event supposed to be here. It's actually in West Philly. He was like on Market Street.
Right.
What? How? This doesn't make any sense.
Right.
We get in the car and we start driving to go get gas to go to West Philly. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me call him. Call him. He actually answers the phone.
Right.
And he says, oh, no. The event was never at Tioga Street. It was always on Market Square in Germantown. What do you mean? I'm like, okay. All right, we on our way. Because in my head, this no longer makes any sense. It don't compute. It don't add up.
Right.
How in the fuck now, all of a sudden, on Friday, is the Market Square event outside if the outside event was always Saturday? It's not going to be outside of the Tioga Street because you were showing me the inside of the building.
Right.
So how in the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Whatever. We drive over to Market Street. That's where we get there with the whole church and everything. They was in there, rehearsing, doing choir rehearsal, whatever.
Right.
Woo. Somebody came and told us, oh, it's down the alleyway. We walked down the alleyway. First thing I noticed when we walked inside the thing was how small it was in the vestibule.
Right.
There's nowhere for us to set up out here, even if everything was on the up and up.
Right.
There's nowhere for us to set up. There's no other room that I can see where we would be at. It's this vestibule area and the place where he was doing his show.
Right. And some upstairs shit. But
In the upstairs shit, I thought was the sanctuary.
I don't know what the fuck that
It was the bathroom in the sanctuary up there where they was at before.
Oh, okay. I never went up there, so I didn't know.
I never went up there either, but that's what I assumed when Bull came to show us where it was.
I knew for sure it was a bathroom up there, but I thought it was something else up there because motherfuckers just kept like going up there, and it seemed like they was like hanging around up there and like talking.
It might have been something, I don't know.
Because I thought we heard him at one point. We thought we heard him up there talking and shit, so we thought he was going to come down the steps, but he never came down. It was just like, all right, well, we not going to just sit here, and you had pulled up, so it was like, all right, well then fuck it, we out. Like,
when I first walked in, what I noticed, it's nowhere for us to pod. So, him saying to me, 15, 20 minutes prior,
right?
No, Friday's event was never on Tioga Street. It was always Market Square. Yet, Friday's event was the event he was so adamant about us being at. Does not make any sense if there is nowhere for us to set our tables, set our chairs, set our cameras. I looked around, there's no outlets.
Right.
There wasn't even one outlet in that area. I told him we could not be in the same room as
The music
and shit.
Right.
We couldn't be in the same room if y'all are cheering and partying, having a good time, because it will interfere depending on what's happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's really the music.
Right.
We can't be in the same room with that shit.
We ain't got the copyright.
Don't got copyrights. I'm not getting my channel taken down for, like, you ain't gonna help me with it. He not gonna help me with it, I mean.
No, seriously.
So it's like, yo, I knew there was some bushes we're not being thought about. He didn't think this through.
Yeah. So I mean,
but whatever, we standing out there.
Right.
He could have came out. He could have, we standing out there. Some dude in blue. He had on blue, right? Am I tripping about that?
Yeah.
In my memory, he had blue.
It was a black jacket. He had on like blue jeans, but it was a black jacket.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. He walked upstairs, and when he came back down, we was like, "Hey, you know who Dante is?" He said, "Yeah." Can you tell him we outside? Can you have him come out here and meet us? We need to see him.
Right.
He said, "All right, I got y'all." Dante never came the fuck out.
Nope.
He never came the fuck out. He never answered the phone. So we just standing out there. Now, in hindsight, yeah, we could have just walked in. But if you're trying to be respectful, why in the fuck, like, we not.
Right there.
And because we walk in to do what? We walk in to just stand there?
That too.
Because it's like, now we interrupting the show. Now everybody is looking at us.
Now everybody looking at us like we crazy. When in reality, this wasn't it.
Right, and you knew he was coming, bro.
And you knew he was
Especially
coming because we just spoke to you.
Right.
We just spoke to you. So what is it that are we even doing here at an award show
Right.
to Pod?
What did you call us for, bro?
What did you bother us for? So
Yeah.
we out there. He never came out. He never came the fuck out.
Right.
Eventually, it got to the point. Well, if it ain't nothing in this for us, like fuck him. He won't come outside.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bull just didn't tell him.
I doubt that. I doubt it if he ain't say nothing to him.
Like we
granted the fact we ain't see it with our own two eyes,
but it's like he saw people standing outside.
Right, and he kept seeing, like he kept walking. He's seen us. He's seen us a couple times. Like when he was walking past the glass doors, he looked back and seen us standing there still and shit like that. And he's one of them niggas up there singing.
Yeah,
Shit was terrible.
So we said fuck it. We left, and I conclude that this does not happen if, in my honest opinion, I don't think this happens if somebody has paid you.
Yeah.
If somebody has paid you to be a part of their event, they want to get their money's worth.
Right.
I truly believe that. When it's on some free shit, when it's on the arm, when we trying to just collab and just be niggas about it.
Right.
I can see that there's a lot of motherfuckers will act, will get fishy.
Right. Make you figure shit out.
When it's like, you came and bothered us about it.
No, real talk.
Twice. Where you didn't have to. This didn't have to happen.
Yeah.
So, when I woke up on Saturday, me and Precious talked about it for a while, and it was like you could take Friday on the chin and go and see what's happening for Saturday, but then it's also like, what are you just what becomes of that?
Right.
Because this person did, he didn't even it's one thing if he came out and was like, y'all, I'm sorry, I thought it would have been like when I first seen it, I could only see it one time. I thought this was a place where y'all could do y'all stuff at.
Gave us an explanation.
Gave us an explanation. I'm so sorry y'all had to do this. If y'all want to stay and just kick it at the event, y'all welcome to.
Right.
But I can see that there's really nowhere for y'all to do y'all job at. But let's really just get the word out for y'all tonight, and then have people come and actually talk to y'all tomorrow. That would have been a noble thing to do. That would have been not only noble and cool, but that would have been easy.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have been so hard to do that. But he didn't even come out to say a word. Has not called me since. How do you ask me to be a part of your event? Speak to me multiple times. Even if because I didn't see him see us. I didn't see Dante specifically.
I just heard him
see us at the event.
Yeah, I didn't see him either.
So even in the theory that he didn't know we was there, he has yet to call me to be like, damn, what the fuck happened? Why y'all ain't come? Like, what the fuck was going on? Ain't even say nothing about the shit.
Right. Well, I mean.
So that's why I'm like, no, you knew, and when you got there, you knew it was fucked up, and you didn't want to call us to try to have us come and do another event come Saturday and Sunday. You knew you fucked up on Saturday. There was nowhere for us to pod at, and you just said fuck it.
Right.
You just said fuck it. I'm sure when I called him, I'm sure when I spoke to him, he probably hadn't even got there yet. He probably hadn't got there yet.
Right.
So when he walked in, after he spoke to us, realized, oh shit, it ain't nowhere for them to
set up at.
It ain't nowhere for them to set up at.
Right.
And then it's like, well,
yeah.
In my opinion, it was corny as shit. We definitely not working with Bull.
Nah, not without being paid.
Yeah, definitely not without being paid.
If you ever want our services again, bro, you got to cup up some cheese.
At this point, any event that we are invited to, I'm requiring that we are paid.
No, I mean,
because this,
it's not even that. I might say next event, if y'all want us to do an event, just come with y'all shit prepared. Like, don't just treat us like anything, bro. Cause like at the end of the day, we can do bad by our damn self. Like we don't need you to just for our shit to do bad.
do well,
You know what I mean? Like we fine. Like you know what I'm saying? We figuring this shit out on our own. So
yeah,
don't bother us if you're not going. If we need press passes, you're not gonna give us press passes on the day. You're not gonna show us where we setting up at when we get there. You're not gonna be at the door to greet us to show. You know what I mean? Show us the station. Show us where we can do this. Show us where we can do that. Where the bathrooms is. Anything like he ain't come say shit to us. Like you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like that's just how I'm carrying. Like I mean, if you want us to do an event, you mean any event for y'all gotta come correct. Don't come on no bullshit. Cause we ain't doing that shit with y'all when we come in asking y'all for interviews. We ain't asking y'all to bring your own mic, your own chairs, your own this on y'all. Like we got all that shit for y'all. So you know what I mean, we treat y'all how we want to be treated. So hopefully y'all do the same.
Yeah. So that's all I gotta say about it. Press, you want to say something about it? No, you good on it?
Yeah, no, I'm straight. Like I mean, I like I said, I was really done with it. Like even after that night, like I unfollowed, boy. I did all that shit, like, cause it ain't no reason for me. I'm not even in that world for real, bro. So it's like for you to, you know what I mean, do that, and then that it ain't no need for me to even for us to even still be connected, like, cause it's nothing. It's nothing else we can vibe on, like nothing else, bro. Yeah, no. Like at all. So. You mean I don't wish no ill will on you, bro. You do whatever you doing over there. I'm gonna do what I'm doing over here. Whatever the case may be.
It is what it is.
Right.
It's over
if we cross paths at the top,
it's over.
It's a what's up. Yeah. What's up? You mean ain't no bad blood. We both still from Philly, so I hope you make it. You know what I'm saying, as I wish you. I hope you wishing good wishes on us as well. You know what I'm saying. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, what's up, bro? You
want me to start what?
Give me one of yours.
All right. So, I don't know if you heard about Alpo Martinez. You know what that is? That's one of your joints?
No, I don't have that. I heard rumblings that he was murdered. He was murdered. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who that is though?
I heard that he cooperated with the law.
Right, but you ain't never seen Paid in Full.
No, I never saw Paid in Full. I know it was.
Knew this was a bad joint. Said it when I picked it. I said, for one, I know you're not gonna know who Alpo Martinez is, and then I'm like, well, for two, he might know who Rico and Mitch is, and Ace from Paid in Full. Like he might know who them, and she just let me down. Goddamn.
But I've seen clips of Paid in Full.
So Mekhi Phifer, the person that Mekhi Phifer portrays in the movie is Rich Porter, I believe. Rich Porter, and Rich Porter was killed by Alpo Martinez, who that's who Cameron portrays in the movie.
Cameron was acting super crazy in that movie.
That's who Alpo was.
Okay. I'm with you.
And if you see the movie, at the end of the movie, he goes on a rant where he tells on a whole bunch of people from different, I think it's from DC and some other sections of New York and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, he told on Wayne Perry. Yeah, I don't know if you, I might say I heard the name. I really don't know too much of his background. Yeah, but I know he's a big time drug bull and stuff like that. Right. Told on him. He's the one that got him arrested, stuff like that. So,
hold on. Precious, you saw Paid in Full? You ain't seen no damn Paid in Full. You're a fucking liar, man.
I haven't seen a whole lot of movies, but I've seen. It seems like all the movies I've seen, you haven't seen.
You ain't seen Paid in Full.
Okay,
man.
can you go ahead with the show?
Go ahead. My fault.
But yeah, I might say, yeah. So after he did all that, telling them people, I think he did like a little bit of time in jail. Came home.
Alpo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And was in witness protection for a long time. And once he was in witness protection, a couple people seen him. It was whispers on the streets. He would come back in Harlem and stuff like that, and people would be like, "Yo, we seen him." Some people didn't believe it. Some people did. Then when people really was seeing him on Instagrams and stuff like that, like flexing and flogging, stuff like that. I mean, excuse me, listening to some of the interviews and stuff, how he was talking, he accepted what his death, however his death was gonna come. So
was he talking like that? Like,
yeah,
whatever.
Like he was just on like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like I'm not high and I'm not living my life in fear and stuff like that. Whatever, however my life was written, it was written. I was just like, damn, you mean for you to feel like that? But he's accused of killing almost, I want to say 12 different people. You mean? So it's crazy. And families was popping champagne bottles when they heard that he got killed, celebrating and stuff like that. So yeah, it was.
I heard some rumblings that there were people very like celebrate, like you said, celebrating his death and all his death and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I watched. I don't know if you know Math, the battle rapper, Math Hoffa. Yeah. I was watching a little. I was watching when they was talking about it a little bit, and what they said, I was kind of had the same feelings. Like when I heard about he was dead, like usually you'd be like, oh damn, or something like that. It was almost kind of like a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like oh, all right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like kind of what Cameron said in the joint, niggas die every day, B. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because with his name, you also got to take into consideration all of the trauma and stuff
everything he caused, all the pain he caused so many other people.
So many different families. So it's kind of hard to feel sympathy or empathy for that.
You could probably feel sympathy and empathy for his family.
Yeah, I know for sure.
For the people that loved him despite the horrors he might have caused. Right. Others. You can feel that way for them. I if I'm being honest with you, I totally understand. Like it's gonna. Like fam, it's a little different, but it makes me think of like the possibility of like George Zimmerman dying. I'm not shedding a tear
at all.
I'm not shedding a fucking tear.
I might.
It
pop
might
a
be
bottle.
pop champagne time.
I might pop a bottle.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, for your scumbag ass to be signing bags of Skittles and shit like that and all that,
selling the gun. And suing the family, the family and shit. Yeah, like it's a lot of pain you causing in the world. A lot of pain you putting out, a lot of evil you putting into the world, and
you need to pay.
If evil come back to tap you on the shoulder,
no, it's coming. It's coming.
The fuck be it. Like,
no, it's gonna come. It's time coming. It's just, it's karma is patient. Yeah, it's patient, man. So. His time coming back around, for sure. But
I had heard some. I had heard some rumblings. I had listened to a couple podcasts where it came up in conversation, and I did hear that he was one of the people from Paid in Full. I did hear that he was. I didn't hear that he had killed people. I heard that he had snitched.
Right. No, he
or whatever. But I didn't hear that he actually.
Excuse me. For sure, the one people he killed was Rich Porter, and the reason why he killed Rich Porter was because Rich lied to him about the prices that he got the drugs from the plug. Wow. It's like, how you mad at me because the plug gave it to me for this price and I'm selling to you for this price? So what, you don't want me to make no money off this shit?
Right, I'm not
you want me to sell it to you for the same price that he gave it to me for?
Right.
Like, bro, how do I win?
How do I catch a win?
You know what I'm saying? So,
because you're not about to sell it for the price. You're not about to sell it for what I'm selling it to you for.
Exactly. You grade step on it. However, you grade step on it and crush. You know what I mean? So like, that shit was just crazy. And
some people, I think, have like that murder mental illness shit, where that's okay for you.
Right. It's it's a real sickness.
That particular sickness, that demon, that some people have on they soul. I think for some people they'll find whatever reason they can. It don't need to make sense to us. It don't need to check out and it don't need to be right. Cause they in the mood to murder. Right. So whatever the fuck it is, you looked at me wrong. Like fuck that. Like I really ultimately
he killed 14 people.
14. Sorry, I said
14 people. God. Right. Yeah, see, so yeah. And it was like this.
He deserved
it. When you killing people like that, bro, you just like killing.
Right.
Like you enjoy in like that the power of ending people's life.
Right.
And that shit, I don't care what I don't think you are in any normal human that's not in a war zone is in a situation where you have to fight your way through death 12 different times.
Right.
It don't really be happening like that.
Right.
You putting yourself in the situations
Right.
where you have to kill people.
Yeah.
You want to do that.
I was about to say, yeah, you blatantly killing these people.
If you tapping on evil's shoulder, and then one day evil tap on yours back,
right.
It's like
and from
you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
And what I heard them saying on Math Alpha interview, well, not interview, but podcast when they was talking about it in the barbershop, he was saying you think that he did that because you hear now after his death, his son is saying that he's fear of his life that Alpo's death is not enough, that they still want to kill off the rest of his family type of thing. Like,
wow.
So it's like do you think he was showing up in Harlem and walking all around the neighborhoods
basically
where he's from,
making himself a target to save their life?
Exactly, so they don't go after his family type of thing. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, especially if he had the time in jail and the time in protective custody to make peace with what he did and how he's basically going to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you living in protective custody, bro, it's like you living with a different name, whole different person,
whole different place.
Right. Yeah, it's just like
you a whole different person.
Right.
You got a whole different identity, whole different person. Yeah.
So
when you start moving around like that, yeah. It's, you know what, that's possible. I mean, to a degree that's admirable.
Right. I'm like, I can
admirable.
respect that. That's the one thing I can respect from you.
Right.
Is that you would do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that you ain't lie about the shit you did.
Right.
You ain't lie about killing motherfuckers and shit like that. Like you well, at least some people, like the Rich Porter joint, you ain't lie about that. You ain't lie why you killed him and shit. Like you told us the truth. It was a dumbass excuse, but it was your excuse, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's your truth, or whatever the case may be. So, I can definitely respect him for that. He stood on what he stood on. Like he wasn't cowering in his shit and lying behind what the average motherfucker would do,
right?
Saying I ain't did this and I ain't did that.
Easy to place all the blame on whoever,
on somebody else, or say I didn't do it. Because back then you gotta think, wasn't no cameras,
right?
Well, none of that shit. So you could have just been like, yeah, no, we was together and the shootout happened and niggas got up on us or anything. Like he could have said anything. He could have spent the story any kind of way. And now it's just
is what it is.
Right. So yeah. But I definitely feel sorry for his family, and I'm praying that his family doesn't become a target, because I don't feel like they had anything to do.
The wolves get a taste of blood and they want all the blood. Like,
true. But it's like
But again, that's just evil. That's you now knocking on evil's door.
Right.
And all evil will do is turn around, spin the block on you.
Because it's like they probably thinking like he ain't give a fuck about that. I'm not growing up. Right. I ain't growing up with a dad, without a dad or a brother or a cousin or however.
Right.
Whoever he killed. You know what I mean, it might be a mom, a female, or whatever the case may be. So yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace to them families too. To them people that lost lives. He was? Damn, that's a long time.
That is a long time.
It's a long ass time.
That's a long time.
Wayne Perry? Yep.
Wow.
That's what you said. Yeah.
That's crazy. From one sad story to another sad story, I want to make sure I got some of the stuff here. We got to talk about the Astro World stuff. Damn, I was supposed to dive a little bit more into that, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh,
you got more?
No, I'm saying into the Astro World shit, because I didn't really know too much about it. But I didn't. So go ahead. I'm listening.
So I'm going to say what I have in my head, the reports I have in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the name of the venue, but the venue actually held 200,000 people.
Right, but there was only 50,000 in it, right?
It was only supposed to be 50, like that they sold 50,
right?
But that another 20 or so pushed through the gates.
Right, I seen that video where they knocked the
Yeah.
fucking gates down. That shit was insane.
Yeah.
Bro.
Now, if that's true,
It's only
that's
like 70.
70,000 people.
I'm like, that's still not
It's not so.
Right, you
The,
still
the
got
issue
more.
was not the venue size.
right.
The issue was not the venue size. All right, let's
Mhm.
dispel that. From what I heard,
Right.
Precious will get the proper information.
Right.
So apparently, the cops originally had told them, "Hey, y'all have like 700 officers in total.
Okay.
Y'all need some more."
Yeah.
And they told them, "No, we got this. We do this all the time."
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Now, what that probably means is that they do that all the time.
Right.
But
I don't know about the Travis Scott event, but I got you.
right, Travis Scott
He's a
is
rock
a
star.
little different.
He's gonna
It's-
make the motherfuckers get crazy.
They get
and
wild.
They get real stupid.
They get wild.
If you've ever watched a video of him, just him, not even his crowd,
Right.
and the people, just him. He's always fucking bucking his head, swinging, and doing these weird ass fit. He's a strange person. So
Right.
you know this shit is gonna get strange.
It's getting strange.
It's getting strange.
It's getting weird.
Come on, man. Continue,
So,
though.
I think the ratio was like 1 officer to 200 people.
Bro, stop it, bro.
Right.
Stop it, bro.
The ratio was something crazy
That's
like
fucking
that.
retarded. You gotta at that point you
What?
gotta start shooting people.
No, I was just reading that his tickets sold out within an hour.
He's
But
not
it depends
that
on.
good.
But it also it was going to do that anyway. But it also depends on how many tickets they were selling.
Why
I
do-
want to say it was either between 50 or 100,000 people.
100,000 tickets.
It's just not
100,000.
100,000 tickets were sold.
right.
Yes.
The venue held.
But
Those
the
are for 2 consecutive nights.
yes, it was 2 nights, 100,000 tickets
The
sold. But
limit was only supposed to be 70,000 people. That was the limit. The
So-
first night it was only supposed to be 70,000 people, and the second night
It was gonna be 30. It had to be
50.
50. If he sold 100, I'm like,
so they did oversell the.
Oversold.
They oversold.
And they allowed. It says the fire code only permitted 200,000 people to be in that space.
Okay.
damn.
Okay.
Fire
so
code.
we both right.
Right.
So the venue, far as their marketing,
Right.
Yes.
Hold.
says that they only hold 100.
Right.
Yes.
Just so everybody.
Just
can
so
be
everybody got
comfortable.
room.
Right. They
The
can be-
fire code says 200.
Right, and that's what everybody.
That's
Tight in
That's
that
what the building is allowed.
Right.
That's what the fire code in the building allows.
Right.
Which is different from the people who own
Right.
the whatever who people. So
'Cause
okay.
you don't want to tell. You don't want to tell people 200, and then now
And now
everybody
everybody-
coming
yeah,
to the joint.
But
exactly.
you gotta take into
Right.
account it's 200 people, 100 people coming. You
Yeah.
gotta take into account for officers, the artists,
Officers, the artists,
all the
everybody that's
extras, all
coming.
the extras.
Yep.
You gotta
The
take into account all the
Camera
extras.
people, shit
Camera
like that.
people.
You can't have.
Venues you can't have. Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
take into account for all of that of the 200.
Yeah.
So
I
you
think they
talking
just be
about-
thinking about money though, and that put in that
Oh,
instance,
no,
they don't be
this
thinking
was-
about shit else but money.
Man, this was when you calculate it. This might have been a half a bill night.
Hmm.
This might have been a 500. Like far as the entirety of the whole thing,
Right.
what Travis would make, what the venue would make, vendors would make, everybody as a collective. This might have been. You talking about they paid 100,000 tickets sold at what? Fucking $300 or
The
something?
tickets was $300.
Because some of the tickets would have been, or let's say half that. Let's say $150, $160
That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
for 2 days straight.
That's crazy. And you said they oversold, so that's just yeah.
So they oversold, and then of course it's 2 days
If
straight.
you bought your tickets early,
Sold out in an hour.
$179.
So 179.
If you
But-
bought them early, but if you
okay,
got them
'cause
late,
Astro, this thing was supposed to happen in May.
Yes.
So you bought your tickets early. No, it's supposed to happen in 2020, but they closed.
COVID, right?
But so those tickets, you had to bought your tickets back then. It was $179. Tickets now was $300. They had jumped this year. If you went this year, $300. Remember, it's for 2 days. Well, not for 2 days. It's a 2-day event.
It's a 2-day event. Yeah.
They bought them tickets for $300.
Bro.
Plus, some of them had to pay an additional $65 in fees.
Bro.
I don't know what that means.
So you talking about
His music is not even
it's not even that
good. Like I don't even like the best.
No, say it, bro. Say
His
it.
music is terrible. His lyrics is he has only thing he has going for him is the beat and his ad libs. And his ad libs is they barely make. I just like straight up like it's a few Jones that I only be fucking with like. But bro, you come like bro, it's shit. It's mind blowing to me though, bro. And I get it. I get it that his fan base is not our fan, is not us. But it's like it's like
they
Jesus
pulling
Christmas,
out of it
man.
a little different than we would.
God, dog,
looking for you listening to it with J. Cole hip hop ears.
Bro, I'm trying to hear something. Give me something, bro.
Something.
You ain't giving me shit. Like you ain't giving me shit, bro.
I like what's the joint? I like the highest in the room, whatever that shit is. I like that.
Any song I hear him
on,
somebody else carry it. Any song I ever hear him on, somebody else carry it.
Highest in the room be on by itself. I like that. But I only know Highest in the Room and the joint with Drake. Those only two joints I know. I don't know nothing.
Drake went to the strip club after that, spent $1 million at the strip club.
After Astro World?
After Astro.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Because I know Drake got some parts of that.
You know.
You know what I mean? OVO, you know.
So
he goated, man.
He goated.
He goated. It's official. You gotta stamp that on him.
For
man.
the $1 million
for just doing the moves he been making within these last 10 to 12 years, man. You gotta give Drake.
What's the one? What's the one? What's the one?
That put him the Toronto Raptors drum when they won a championship and all. Like how
what
he got.
Got to do with him?
He's like an ambassador. He was like a.
He ain't on the court. Like,
Man, he bro. You got a front row seat every time they.
He coaching like
bro.
Playing,
If you watch them, if you watch them their championship run, he was damn near their mascot. He was the reason why people was coming. Him talking shit to the players. He was a main attraction for the year that they won a championship.
But is that gonna really like how much?
Bro, you bought him a championship. You're not listening to me. You bought him a championship.
That's a big deal. I understand.
It's a huge deal.
It's
a huge deal for the Raptors, bro. And they ain't never gonna.
That can't be.
They probably not gonna never smell another one. And probably next 50 years, they probably not gonna never smell another one, bro. Because Drake is who Drake is. He got Kawhi Leonard to come to the Raptors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got that shit rolling. Got players in there that wanted to play.
Right.
Shit took off. Cause if you watched even if the year before, like they did the Kawhi Leonard trade and all that, you seen him on a Sports Illustrated magazine with the two best players. They had DeMar DeRozan on one side, they had Kyle Lowry on the other side, and they had Drake holding the basketball.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm telling you the type of draw he drew to the Raptors and why they just somehow, some way, a miraculous year.
But if that's
the right injuries.
Squad, why they not? Did they Kawhi Leonard left?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was done. Like he wanted a 1 year deal. And motherfuckers know that it's highly unlikely for you to once you won the championship, you ain't going back the next year.
You ain't going. Okay.
Yeah, so if you don't want to finish your career there, it's best likely for you to move on.
It's best to get out of there.
Yeah, just move on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what every sport.
With the Raptors?
No.
Is he like?
I don't think he's done with the Raptors, but I feel like you know how when you win a championship, you got like that leeway, like you ain't really got to do that. You ain't got to stress as much as you was before.
Right.
I think that's what it was. I think it's like I got the monkey off my back. I can continue. I can go to another venture. That's what I really think it was. I think just for that year, it was like that was my. I'm putting my all into this shit. And once he got it, it was like, all right, now it's time to do this. Now it's time to do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That might. Okay.
Listen, man. He goated, bro. You gotta give it to him, man. When he shot a video at the Nike headquarters, man. I still ain't seen it done. and he was shooting it with stars. Odell Beckham, Kevin Durant, shit
But
like
they
that.
like him though, like
Bro, but who else doing it is what I'm saying.
who else tried?
I don't think nobody else can.
I think other niggas can, cause
Not
think,
at the Nike
cause I think a
headquarters.
lot of them ball players they
Not
they
at
secretly
Nike.
want to be
Not at Nike.
rappers too.
No doubt. But a lot of niggas want to be Drake. Humans though, not just rappers.
True.
And people, period, just want to be Drake.
You
Like,
wanna be Drake.
like anybody be wanting to be Drake. Like real talk, pastors be like, man, I'll get his podium up. I'll get his podium up for some Drake shit to be Drake, right? If I gotta get all this Jesus shit up to be Drake, I forget about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers change their religion to be Drake, dog. Trying to tell you, bro.
You know what? I go ahead and I check that Jewish shit out.
Right.
I check that Jewish shit out. Maybe they got something there. It might
Right.
be something
They might be talking about the truth.
Jesus was Jewish. Too.
Right. They got it's a little bit of truth in every religion. You know that.
You know, he was Jewish himself. His mama and daddy, they was Jews, themselves.
Yeah, man. That boy making moves, man.
I can't even think of another. But if you say, all right, I give you that. I give you that.
I'm like, that just like cause you gotta think it's other stars that did teams that's parts of team. Usher is a part of the Cavaliers.
Usher's a part of the.
He owned part of the Cavaliers.
He do?
Yeah.
I didn't
Like
know
you remember this party? And a party, we know how to party. In the video, he be like, you know how his verse come on. I just got a ring. I think I deserve a charm. He do the flex with the Cavaliers joint. He show his his Cavaliers ring when LeBron won the championship. He do that
Really?
joint. Yeah, but he was a Cavalier. He was like partial owner of the Cavaliers for like I want to say since like 08 maybe like
That's
for a minute
long time.
for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
since
a long time.
I want to say since LeBron was into it, he jumped right on it. Like he jumped right on that shit. You got Jay-Z with the Nets. Spike Lee with the Knicks, shit like that. Like people got little parts in teams, but motherfuckers don't be doing it like Drake, man.
They're not Drake.
They ain't Drake, man.
They're not Drake.
They ain't doing like Drake, man. You know, Weezy down there every Lakers game.
Which is weird because the Lakers ain't got shit to do. He ain't know it.
He a
live in
Lakers fan
Miami.
though. He a Lakers fan though.
He a Lakers fan.
He a Kobe. He was a
He
Kobe Bryant fan. And he Lakers through and through. So I respect him. But they ain't.
It ain't them.
I mean, even though the Lakers did just win the championship, but that's because
But that's
LeBron.
that's
LeBron.
That's Brian.
You know what I mean? So
It is.
I don't know, man.
I guess, yo.
I don't know, man.
Post Malone is to perform in place of Travis Scott at
My
the
fault.
Day in festival amid the Astro World tragedy. So yeah, they started taking.
So they banning him. They banning him.
So-
No. Yeah, continue. Tell us that. Just all this Astro World shit.
Well, this is Astro World stuff.
We still is talking about it. But
We
yeah.
still in the Astro World
Get
stuff.
back to the video.
Go ahead.
All right, let's talk about it.
Apparently, the Mayor Turner.
Yes.
Mr. Turner. He said that they had more officers at this Astro World thing than they did at the 2021 Super Bowl.
God, Jesus, that's insane.
Apparently, this thing, from what I've read, has been fucked up since day one.
Since they even thought about this
Because
shit. Fucking
apparently
Astro
they
World.
had Texas had supplied them with 528 officers
Damn,
Right.
for this event.
that's insane. Bro.
Now
thought they
another
had more-
Live
I don't
Nation,
think I want to be that big, bro.
Live Nation
It's a lot of people, man.
has
It's
now.
scary. I don't want people to hurt, man. Go on my expense, man. That's too much, man. Give me about 20,000. I'm fine. Not what the fuck?
We had
What?
528 officers. Live Nation has provided another 755 officers. Security officers. These are security officers.
So wait.
755.
755 plus
Security,
you said 5.
plus the 528 police.
The numbers is changing from what I had originally heard.
That's
That's what this
crazy.
said.
Okay.
Agree with this said.
Okay.
Officers there. That was not enough.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
It's like 1,300
for
officers
Astro
out
World.
there.
The fire department also had said y'all can't use these
Pyrotechnics? Yeah.
Can't use them against the code.
You know what he said?
Whoever they told the building owner that.
They say fuck him.
You
Travis
can't
said
do
fuck
that.
'em.
The building owner did not tell Travis Scott Peoples, you can't do this.
Well,
so there was some miscommunication.
Yeah.
Not only there was 2 people in charge, they don't know who they are at this moment,
Right.
Oh,
to
shit.
shut the concert down.
2 people.
It was 2 people that was supposed to be in charge to shut the shit down.
Should be a team of people.
It's crazy because
But all they had, but what they would have had to do is come and tell Travis,
yeah,
"Yo, we gotta shut
we
it.
gotta
Shit
shut
is,
it down.
But
shit
you
is
gotta
getting
think,
real bad."
Travis logo is a person with his hair on fire. So you should have known that the pyro shit was already going to be in his show. Like, that's really his logo.
The ones they wanted, they couldn't use. There was other ones they could use, but whatever that they specifically wanted to use, the fire department said no, you can't do this.
Right.
Like you can use these.
And it's
but
probably because them
you
Jones,
can't use these.
it's probably the ones that they wanted to use is probably actual fire or as close as the fire you can fucking get.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is, and that's
they
probably
like,
why they
no,
said
my nigga, you can't do that.
right.
Well,
And
they
this
didn't tell-
ignorant bastard
The
still.
thing is because like nobody, I don't know, but it seemed like no one told the.
I think
artist,
somebody told him, and he said, "Fuck it."
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
And but now to cover his ass, they saying, "Oh, we didn't tell him." Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're not saying it. It's just
But they
saying-
not gonna cut. But the venue owner ain't gonna try to cover Travis' ass.
But I don't think that's
the
who.
venue owner will throw Travis under the bus.
But I don't think that's who in trouble, because they know who the venue owner is, right? Or
Yeah,
they
Travis is in trouble though.
But no, they
it's-
trying to
it's
figure out.
everybody.
But remember, they trying to figure out the 2 people that was in charge of shutting the shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think-
they don't know who that is.
Right.
So they
Those
trying to
people didn't
pass
do their
the.
job.
They gonna try to pass the buck, like move it around
Yeah.
enough to get. But eventually we'll find out. Eventually, everybody will find out.
Yeah,
We will
man.
find out. Apparently, they had prepped for almost everything but mosh pits. And I'm kind of like, Travis
But that's
Scott
his
had
kind.
mosh
That's
pits.
his shit.
That's
That's
his
what
shit
he
though.
had. So why wouldn't you prep for that?
Cause
They
they
had
goofy as fuck.
everything. They was running for active for civil shooters, civil arrests, for
And people just gonna get their ass whooped to
missing
death, man.
persons, lost children, unruly fans. They
That's all
were
that. Oh, especially unruly
tragic
fans.
Injuries, traumatic injuries,
These
severe
motherfuckers.
weather. They was ready for all those things.
Except
But
the
mosh
shit,
pits.
but the shit he be
We
doing.
did not expect mosh pits.
Jesus Christmas.
Oh shit!
They watched the video and was like, all right, we're gonna plan for natural disaster, tornadoes.
Yes.
Make sure no kids get kidnapped. Make sure all this other extra shit. Not make sure nobody gets stomped out and punched
Yeah,
the fuck
that-
out
that
and
wasn't
head
it.
busting.
and piled on.
Right, I was about to say
Most of
jumped
them-
on like.
Most of the people was piled on, and they
Trampled.
suffocated and died,
Got stepped on
and
to
crushed
fucking
and
death.
stepped
Yeah,
on and trampled.
sick,
Like,
sick.
oh
man.
my god!
It's sick, man. I don't even see how a motherfucker can let a show go on. Like I'd have.
But if
Calm this shit.
if he don't know it's happening,
No, I know.
because it's the sea of people.
Yeah, you just see
And
shit just
you
shuffling.
just see
See
shit.
people moving.
God.
Well, they have done mosh pits at his other concerts. No one have gotten harmed.
Or
That they
or
reported.
really-
That they
Right.
reported.
I was about to say because
Let's
motherfuckers probably was fucked up and he just probably able to walk home.
but it's like small little injuries and motherfuckers got to be carried out in stretchers and stuff. That stuff happens at shows all the time.
Yeah.
That stuff happens at huge shows all the time. When you that big, like that shit, not death.
No.
Actually, it's a list out there.
That nigga, that shit was 8 bodies out there, motherfucker.
Nine.
Nine, we're-
It's nine.
Nine people died.
One of the people who was
At the hospital.
considered brain dead died today.
Yeah.
God, heaven, man.
But it's a bunch of other rock artists who also got bodies at they shows.
you know for sure,
Yeah, it's
they
not-
just
it's
don't.
not-
Not saying that, you know,
But you already know.
this, but this. It's more so like, yo, so much of us is hearing about this in
Right.
real time and not knowing that, like,
This happens.
this
But-
does happen.
But it's you already know they're gonna magnify it because of this. You
Yeah.
already know it.
Yeah.
You already know once
But
they see that you this.
he
Oh yeah,
has-
we gonna make you an
This
example.
happens at a lot of his concerts. Someone is always getting injured at his concerts.
Yeah, he be
Travis
wild.
Scott was arrested in 2017 for
Exciting to riot.
Yeah,
inciting a riot.
and that's what they trying to
Also,
get him for this time.
That's what
In
they gotta get for this.
2015, he allowed people to bust through the guards and come on stage.
He's a fucking goofy, man.
And he keeps doing things. What is it? A fan fell off the stage and got paralyzed.
Like what, bro? at some point, you gotta be like, all right, enough is enough.
You gotta
like,
chill.
y'all got. I understand y'all love me. I understand we turn up, but we gotta be safe out this motherfucker. Like at some point, motherfucker, you gotta.
Tell people that
Yeah,
y'all
like
gotta
bro,
be safe.
y'all got jobs to go to tomorrow.
There
Y'all
are
got
some
families to
artists
go
who
home,
do
back
that.
home to.
Some of these were kids, 9 years
I
old,
Yeah,
That died.
yeah.
that got
They
injured.
got
I don't think
injured.
Wow.
I don't think none of the
I don't
9-year-olds
think
died.
Yeah, I think
don't
they'd-
that
I think they'd have
9-year-old, but it's a
roofed his
9-year-old
ass.
that got really injured.
I think they did. I think if some children was killed, they'd probably roofed his ass.
Yeah.
Like no
They was,
question about
they
it.
was chanting, "Stop the show."
Wow.
People in the crowd was chanting, "Stop the show! Stop the show!
Wow.
Stop the show! Help us!" People was chanting, "Help us!"
Yeah.
What?
in the crowd. Yeah, but
At that same.
but it's like they're talking to him. He can't hear
He
y'all.
can't hear you if
He
on
can't
stage.
hear you.
He can't hear that.
What it
And
is
he
it
probably
wasn't
on-
enough officers.
On top of that, he
It
probably
It wasn't enough
Oh
officers.
yeah, also the not the officers, the security, the 755 security guards were not trained.
Were not.
They
yeah.
were not informed.
Oh, they was just the people that they hired from the temp
Yeah,
agency.
we just hired y'all
From the-
temporary to come.
yeah,
do this.
temp
They
agency
did
people.
not
Yo, you
train
feel like
them,
working this
tell
venue
them,
real
do
quick?
anything. So these people did not know
Motherfuckers sitting there on their phone.
what.
Yeah.
to do.
Them
What-
niggas
they
is-
probably
Motherfuckers is
watching
like-
concerts.
Them
Motherfuckers
niggas
is
watching
probably like-
concert
Who
scrolling.
watching that?
Oh no, go
shit.
ahead! Don't touch me!
Touch me.
Don't touch me! Go ahead! I don't give a fuck. Go through. This a job. Fuck this job.
Yeah, fuck this.
Fuck this job.
Yeah.
Shit, because that's exactly how I'd have been.
No, they
Exactly
they
how
needed-
Skull would have been. That
they
should have been like,
needed
hey
to-
man, listen, if y'all need get the fuck through there,
They
go ahead.
needed cops,
I'm going
bro.
home. I'm going
They
the fuck
needed-
home.
Didn't have any more. That's all Texas. You got 300 and what was it? 300 and something cops.
I done went right the fuck home, bro.
528 police officers.
I think I
That's
just,
all they can spare. They still gotta watch the streets.
Gotta watch the streets.
I still
Yo.
Can't have all the cops on the streets at
Yo.
the traffic.
listen.
At the traffic.
I'd have probably start hitting the cash registers, man.
Yeah, for real.
And
Gotta start doing all
then
types of
all
shit.
cops off the
I'd be
street.
like, hey, I missed the what the fuck is what was the pandemic Jones? What was they calling them Jones?
What?
When the
Oh,
when
the riots?
the George Floyd
The
Jones.
George Floyd.
I missed the George Floyd Jones.
Right.
Hey, give me that shit. I ain't missing Travis Jones. Give me that shit.
Look, I'm sorry, bro, but you got to understand.
Real shit.
You got
all
to-
this shit in short.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. These hot dogs and shit, pretzels, fucking sodas.
That ass good food.
Real shit. Fuck that shit. I go back to the crib. This shit go to the crib. No, man, that shit is fucked
Yeah,
up
man.
though.
It's
man.
yeah, we try to have fun, but it's a very sad situation.
Yeah.
I don't know that I think it's a lot of blame to go around in the same sense
I
that,
think the venue.
but yeah, like
Yeah.
if I own the building, bro, at the end of the day, like,
I keep this shit under wraps. I
You
gotta
gotta
keep
keep-
shit under control.
and then maybe his shows don't need to be that fucking big, like.
Yeah, but it's like if
Maybe
you
that
that,
shit
but like
need to be
it's
that
like what you said. If you that big of an artist, motherfuckers is gonna come out. So it's like like you
So
said.
instead
It's,
of doing 2 days, do 4, and
but if you got
and break
other,
that shit up.
but if you got other places, but if you got other places, you gotta be. That's what I'm saying. Cause then you gotta think about it's
Tour
bigger.
longer.
But then you gotta think it's big shows like Coachella and shit. They gotta
Coachella,
they gotta
yeah.
heavy up and make. So it's like I don't know
Yeah,
what's
true.
coming up. At least I can't think enough off the top of my
True.
head. But it's like Christmas shows, Thanksgiving shows. Like it's just shit where you really gonna
Yeah.
get paid for that you gotta make. You know
$5 million.
what I'm saying? So
But I'm gonna go back to this.
Dubai.
Yeah, they
We was
don't
just
let
talking
that
about
We was just
fucking
talking about
Dubai.
Me and Skull, we
Fucking
said-
Dubai. I gotta go to Dubai before I leave this earth, man.
For real.
Please, God.
Look, everything
Let
there,
this
I gotta go there.
let this happen.
Dubai, the city of the future. He said Dubai like real Wakanda.
That's exactly what that shit feel like.
Dubai, we look
I gotta
Like
go there.
it's like when they was making Wakanda for Black Panther, they was just like, let's just go to Dubai and get some ideas and shit, see what the fuck they got going on over there. Right, I like that shit. Write that down. Write that down. That call. Oh, that shit. Write that down. Yeah. Technology store. Okay.
See, we just shoot here.
Right. Yeah.
We
Right.
just shoot right
That's how much.
Right
How much
here.
for the shoot inside the building? All right. No, man. I imagine when I get there, it's just gonna be like, I don't know. The ground just gonna be made of gold. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know what to expect when I get to Dubai, but I expect some good shit when I get like the air to taste different. what I'm saying? Animals just to react differently to you. Like lions might come up to you, act like street cats. Like
I know.
I don't fucking know. Like I don't know how this shit gonna happen. Like,
You patting the tiger.
you know what I'm saying?
The lions.
Motherfuckers is complimentary to your room. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Little Leo, like, yeah.
Oh God, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? They bring up the tank full of fresh lobster.
You know what I'm saying?
You get to pick your lobster.
Lobster don't even fight you back. Lobster let you crack them. Like, go ahead, crack me. Crack this arm. This is my strongest arm. Crack this one. This we gonna get the meat and the juice at. Get this.
You eat your steak taste like butter.
Oh,
Woo!
He said,
out in your mouth.
he said, hey, Ray, this steak tastes like butter. He said, the best for you, man. Yeah, man.
Nothing less but the best.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dubai. Fucking
That's
Dubai,
gonna
man.
cost.
Yeah, no, it's gonna cost some cheese.
That's a lot.
It's gonna cost some cheese. Actually, the family was talking about taking a trip out there, and it was they said when we turned 33, or when they turned 33 or something like that. So I'm probably
Who you talking about?
Ayla, Dev, and all of them and stuff like that.
Yo,
They talking about
fuck
Dubai,
Al, yo.
Wow.
Al, we invite Al to a lot of shit that we be doing. Al don't invite me to nothing.
It's a talk. I'm like, and we talking
don't
about it.
even
Ain't it's a
be
fucking
Al don't be
Ain't like
telling me about nothing.
bro.
I know damn near this nigga whole family done been around his whole family.
But just try to act like you ain't never had a fucking plate in my house. Get the
I
fuck
didn't.
out
I
of
wasn't
here.
acting like nothing.
Get the fuck
I
out
wasn't
of here.
acting like
Get
nothing.
the
I
fuck
never
out
had
of
a plate
here.
in your
So
house.
it's either you know me or it's either you don't know me. Which one is it?
I know you.
don't
Y'all don't,
fucking
and
know
y'all don't
shit.
share food
You
with
a
me.
fucking liar.
Y'all
man.
don't share food.
I hope
Y'all
my
don't
mom.
feed me.
I hope you watching this because he's a guy. He's a lie. He's a lie.
You can ask her.
He's a lie and the truth ain't in him. That's it. I'm
Bro,
sick of it. Sick of covering
Speaking
for
of
him.
moms,
Sick of
we got
covering
an
for him.
old bet that we potted since then.
What?
The old bet is because I don't think I played baseball.
You ain't play no fucking baseball, bro. Please just drop it. Like, just drop it,
I'll
bro.
drop
It's
it.
fine.
I'll drop it.
You ain't play no damn baseball.
But I played baseball.
You can't play baseball now?
Who the fuck you talking?
You.
You wrong.
All right, I got this
I
church
showed
league.
them how to play
Church
baseball.
league in the springtime. We gotta play in May.
Say what?
It's this church league that asked me to play in the spring. Look,
No, I'm
look,
not-
see,
no,
look.
I'm not doing
Niggas
that.
be lying. That's all you gotta do is pull a card. They pull a ace of spade. They fumble. That's all you gotta do is pull a ace of spade, man. They get nervous.
The overall point is
You ain't play no baseball.
I do.
You ain't
I
played
have and I have and I do.
What position? You don't
I
even
did
know
everything.
exactly. You ain't do
I did
shit.
everything.
He ain't play no
I
fucking
played
baseball.
outfield, infield, shortstop. I
You ain't played no-
first base. I did all that.
What number you wore?
He
Lie.
ain't had no numbers.
Yeah, I'm done with him. Done with him. Cut it off. Cut the
He
camera
ain't
off.
had no
Cut the camera.
numbers.
Cut him off. They lied. Just had church name
It
on
was
it.
just like
You-
it was just the name
you-
of the drum.
Evangelist Baptist Church.
I mean,
That's
was
it.
just the-
Baseball
it was just
team.
The name of the drum.
Get the fuck
I think
out
it was
of
Prince Hall. I think it might have been Prince Hall.
Come on,
drum.
man.
Like,
They gave y'all numbers, man. That's
we
the.
had no
They
numbers.
gave y'all numbers, man.
Even little kids get numbers on their jersey.
Everybody get numbers on their
Our
jerseys.
shit was hood shit. It was
Go ahead,
North Philly
see the
hood
shirt that
shit.
said Phil Prince Hall.
Yeah.
Go look up Prince Hall baseball team.
Look at it. I look at.
Jamal, look.
I call my mom, yo, like
Call her.
like stop,
Go.
like y'all not gonna do this.
I'm just saying, man. You ain't never played no baseball, man. You ain't got no athletic bone in your body, bro.
You wrong about. I'm actually, and I was good.
You wasn't shit.
I was
You played no
good.
damn baseball, bro.
If we went back and forth, if we go to the bad cages right now, I'll bust your ass.
I don't believe it.
I'll bust
I
your
believe
ass.
you probably hit 1 out of 10,
I'm gonna hit fucking 11.
and it's gonna be a foul
I'm
ball.
gonna hit one of them twice.
Shit.
I'm gonna hit it and bounce back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
hit
it's
it
gonna be a
again.
foul ball. She gonna go in the head, come back down. You gonna have to hit it again.
No, that's not.
That's
true.
what's gonna happen.
That's not
It's
true.
a fucking foul,
That's wrong.
and you can't do that in a real game, so the shit don't count.
I know what a foul ball is.
I'm just saying you can't hit the
I
ball
know
twice.
what a foul ball is.
You can't hit the ball twice is what I'm telling you. If
I'm
the ball pop in the air, you can't smack at the bitch again. You gotta run. After that bitch is in the air, you gotta take off.
I know.
All right,
I know what you
just
gotta
saying.
do.
All right, it don't look
The
like
thing
it.
about it is, I had to do much running because all my shit was home runs.
Oh,
So all I had, I just, you know what I'm saying, I just jogged around.
Why'd
You know what I'm
lie?
saying?
Where was your baseball team at?
what was your colors?
Yo, what was your colors?
I don't remember.
Ah,
the colors,
thank
bro.
you. You're done. You're
I
dead.
don't
You're
remember the
canceled. You're
colors?
done. Yes. You ain't like you played on so many baseball teams. There's so many colors popping in your head. It should be one fucking color or 3 colors in your head that you know about this
At
baseball
least
team,
one
bro.
color.
I don't believe that's what I'm saying. It should be one color that stand out to you: red, orange, yellow, green, purple, white. silver, black. None of that.
I don't remember if it was.
Oh, I know you remember the.
That's now.
See?
That's
No.
now.
Thank you.
That's not
Listen,
true.
we don't continue.
And I looked at most worshipful Prince Hall.
Right. No baseball team. No, never baseball team. It's fine. Let's just continue on with topics, man.
Nah,
Let's just move on.
I'm gonna call my mother right now.
Oh my god.
Just so we can get this. Just so we can do this real quick.
Yo, I pray to God.
Cause I'm tired of this
she
shit.
on point. Cause if she sleep and she don't really, she say no, you're done, bro. If she say Reese, you ain't play no baseball. That's a
fantasy.
Right. That's a fantasy.
So y'all really don't think I played baseball? That's what y'all saying?
No, sir.
That's what y'all
I
saying.
think your grandfather played baseball. He gave you trophies. Right. Why she not gonna answer? I ain't got no backup call. That's over. It's it. Cause Ashley too young to know this.
Hello?
Mom,
What?
listen. You on the Word of Mouth podcast right now? Say hello to the
Okay.
people.
Hey, Miss Vicky.
Hello, people.
All right, listen, Mom. I need you to focus.
Okay.
Did I or did I not play baseball when I was a kid for at least like 3 years?
2 days.
Yes.
What was the name of the team?
Oh, my God.
Wasn't it like Prince Hall or something?
Huh?
Wasn't I on like the Prince Hall team or something like that?
Say it again. Like the what team?
Prince Hall team or something.
The Prince Hall? Something like that. Something. Yeah, because it was Prince Hall right there on 4th Street.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask you, was I good?
Yes, my baby was good.
My baby. There you go. Thank you, Miss Vicky.
Don't do this. Don't do this, Mom. No, Mom.
My baby was good.
I'm
He
bleeding.
had us dancing and cheering him on around to that base when he made his home run. Yes, he was.
Home runs. Plural, she said. Plural.
Yeah,
Home runs.
Yeah, her baby made some home runs. Yes,
Home
yes,
runs.
yes, yes,
Her baby made
yes, she
some
did.
home runs.
Yep, her baby made some home runs. Yep.
How old was I?
4,
I remember that.
4 years
I was
old.
probably like, you would say probably like between 10
4.
to like 12 maybe. Or like 9 to like 11, something like that.
Nah, that might be a reach.
Something like that. Yeah, because Ashley was a baby.
Do you remember the colors that he wore?
Say it again.
Do you remember what colors the jersey was?
Do I remember the colors?
Cause we ain't have no regular like baseball outfit. We had like
I want to say yellow. I don't even want to say yellow because it's like gold.
Okay.
Yeah, it was gold. Yeah.
You don't know. I think
Now,
I feel like y'all speak
now.
on it. That's all it is.
I had trophies, right? Cause I was really that good.
Everybody,
Participation.
yeah.
No.
Go ahead,
It
say.
wasn't-
No,
it
let her
wasn't
continue.
no.
Miss Vicky, continue. You said everybody. Continue what you say.
Everybody got a trophy because we had won the
It's
chip.
participation. No, it's fine.
Y'all won the championship, yeah.
Okay. What was the score?
It was like whatever we had, and they had less. They had less than we had. We bodied them niggas.
All right.
Can
Okay.
I tell you right now, I am entertaining.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our
Sorry about
podcast,
that.
our podcast ain't on.
Huh?
You on the TV?
You heard me?
talking
Our
about-
podcast ain't on at your.
Oh, wait. Let me. You want to talk to your stepfather?
No, he wasn't around. Look, we going back to the show.
Thank you, Miss Vicky.
Thank you. I just needed to prove that point to these haters.
Oh, they was hating on my baby.
Look,
All right, you gotta stop. You
my
making
baby.
it sound
My baby.
worse.
There
You
you
keep
go.
saying I'm hanging up, Mom. Bye.
Y'all heard the mothers talk my
All right.
baby.
Exactly.
All of my
Now.
You
babies.
know what that means.
My baby
What-
made home runs.
What we have to do.
Her baby
what we
ain't
have
made not
to
a
do-
home. He probably made contact.
What we have to do is we have to ignore
No,
the my baby part.
Ain't no ignoring
And
that.
we gotta deal with
No, we ain't ignoring that.
we gotta deal with what the content she said was.
That was the content.
I played baseball.
My baby played baseball.
No. You dwelling on the wrong part.
All right, go ahead.
You dwelling on the wrong
Go
part.
ahead, my bad.
I played baseball.
Uh-huh.
I made multiple home
My
runs.
baby made home runs. Which is she probably don't even, she probably don't even know what a home she know what a home run is. I ain't gonna say that. But I think what she think is when you hit the ball and even if they scooped it and they got you out and you kept running the base, because I know in Little League that's what they make you do. They make you continue to run the bases.
No, that's not. We wasn't doing that.
They make you continue to run the bases. Right,
we was poor. We was poor.
You don't even fucking remember.
We didn't have jerseys because we was poor.
You don't even remember the colors.
I remember it was
After
gold.
your mom said something. Your mom got a better memory than you, bro.
I was young.
Nah.
I remember what I did. I ain't remember what I wore. I remember what I
You
did.
ain't did nothing. What? Sat there and picked the dandelions.
No, I was good at catching. I was good at throwing. I was good at everything.
Bro, where you start? What position did you start at? Every game, where did they need you playing at?
They needed me at first base every game.
Capping.
They needed me at first base every game.
Capping. Your hands wasn't like that.
How do you?
You wasn't catching that like that.
Yes, it was. Like I'm really good. I was really good at this.
I feel like if you was really good, you'd have pursued it.
I didn't really know.
Yeah,
I didn't like running.
I don't think you was really good. You didn't have to run at first. Yo, first base is the most out of shape people. Them and pitcher.
All right. Well,
you don't even have to run at first, but you sit there.
But you gotta. You gotta
Nothing.
run. You gotta run. After
you ain't gotta do
after
shit after you hit the ball. You, Mr. Home Run Man, you ain't gotta fucking run.
I mean,
you hit that bitch, you walk.
Every once in a while, I did a little less than home run.
I
had to run to help.
All right.
You know, if
tell the truth, then there we go.
Yeah, but most of
like you was Barry Bonds.
I was.
I thought you was smacking everything out the park.
90% of it.
Then you weren't worried about running.
98%.
Ain't got shit to worry about running. You run every now and again.
Not much.
So what's the problem? What are you talking about?
I did. You know, I was done with it.
Come on, man.
I did what I did. And I was done with it.
All right, you got your chip and you was good.
That's all I needed, baby.
All right, what about basketball? Why ain't play nothing else?
Why I need those two different things, baby?
I'm just saying. After you done conquered baseball, why ain't go conquer another sport? You just
I mean, I could go,
boxing.
That's different shit, bro.
Just saying, bro. You could have went and conquered another joint after if you wasn't gonna continue in baseball. Like you, I'm done with that.
Right.
Go get a chip in this, or go get a chip in that.
She hate him. My mom just told y'all. Just acknowledge that. My mom just
said,
told y'all.
My baby. So in her mind, she just seen her baby running the bases after he made a hit. Even if they tagged the base. Even if they tagged the base, you still running the first base.
That's not that.
She's like, that's a home run, baby. That's it, baby. Come back.
My mom wasn't like that.
Yes,
that
she
wasn't.
was.
That never happened.
Yes, she was.
No, it wasn't. She not even like.
She just said you got a participation trophy, bro.
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
She said everybody got a trophy because we got a chip.
Everybody got.
We won the chip.
That's what they told y'all. Everybody got a trophy because y'all participated.
We won the chip though.
How big is the trip trophy?
It was big as shit. That's the one I had. Everybody else had the small.
Oh, bro, cut the fuck
They
out,
keep
bro.
the big ones at your.
Hey, like why you capping like you don't win?
You didn't have a thing like that.
I won a championship before, bro. You don't get to take the like.
But you didn't win no championship when you was young, like I was.
One kid
you was
don't
older
get the
and y'all had facilities and shit. Y'all had shit.
I just all
this
seen
is
it.
coming from the fact. All this is coming from the fact
He
that
took 12.
That no, but look, that your squads. Y'all had money. Y'all had supporters and all that.
Y'all had a
That's
name.
what we
Y'all
was
had
doing.
T-shirts.
We
y'all
was
had
getting
something.
out the fucking mud like real niggas.
Then y'all had cleats. Everybody on the y'all ain't buy your own cleats and gloves and shit like that. Get the fuck out.
I was out there.
You don't even fucking remember your. You don't even remember your jersey color. How you know you was in there on these sneakers? You weren't out there no fucking.
We ain't had no cleats.
Yeah, the church gave y'all cleats.
It
Church
wasn't
gave
with
y'all
no church.
cleats, gloves, and
It wasn't
and
with
bat.
no Prince Hall, not a
What the
church.
fuck is it? What is it?
Prince Hall and Broad Street. You know, you come up, it's over there. It's not a school either.
It's the Mason Joint? That
No,
joint?
it's not a school.
The joint on 100 Park, right at Broad 100 Park. The
Yeah.
Mason joint.
Yeah.
The Mason nugget.
That's
niggas
not
say
a
that
church.
shit. It's the Mason building. Say it's the Mason building. I don't know
man, it was
what
the
you
Illuminati.
kept saying Prince
I
Hall.
played baseball for
I'm like,
Illuminati.
what's Prince Hall? I'm thinking Prince Hall is Prince Hall.
I played baseball for
Evangelist Church or
That's
something
what I'm
like.
looking up.
I'm trying not to say Illuminati.
Man, don't give a fake Masons.
They gonna come get you.
I hope they wouldn't. Pray to God they won't come get my homie dog, but no. I don't think so.
They come get us because they need me to play baseball
They
again.
ain't know what fucking need you to play no damn baseball.
They like, we need you.
Fucking baseball.
But his problem is that he played for teams that had money and had
And you gonna tell me they ain't had no
influence?
man? You better shut your damn mouth. They ain't had no money.
It was
They didn't have no money.
they didn't have no money.
Shut that shit up, bro.
They had no money for us.
Just shut the shit up.
They didn't give us no money. We played.
Bro, they raising black men. What are you talking about? They ain't fucking had no money for
You know
y'all.
that field around the corner, that baseball field around the corner for your house? That's where we played at.
That's fine. That was a good baseball back then. That was a perfect base. That was the best. One of the best fields in the city.
No, the
That,
fuck it
yes,
wasn't.
it was. And North
I
Philly.
played there. No,
Bro,
the fuck
you
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
They
That
was all
joint,
fucked up.
27 Clearfield, and like, fuck, what's the joint? Chalmers. Those were some of the best baseball fields in the city, bro. Especially in North Philly, motherfuckers was having games and shit there, bro.
Yes.
Especially at that joint, cause that joint was like it's only baseball over there.
Yeah.
You tripping? Shut your ass.
We didn't have no bread though.
Man, no, yes y'all did.
We didn't have no
The
bread.
fucking Masons
You see,
got bread,
see,
bro.
And I want to point this out too, and we can move on. Y'all keep moving them up for goalposts. Y'all like moving them up for goalposts.
Man,
After I say I played baseball, you ain't playing no baseball. Then we prove I played baseball, then he wasn't good. Then we prove I was good. No, you don't even remember nothing. Then I prove I remember something. No, you want it.
How you prove that you was good and how you prove that you remember
My
something? Your
mom
mom remember
told
something.
me I was good. My mom told you I was good.
Your mom remembered that.
That I was good.
Your mom remembered your team jersey and your team name.
All right, whatever. She an extension. I'm an extension of her.
Nah, cut it the fuck out.
So it don't matter. Like
Cut it out.
I get credit for that.
Nah, no you don't.
Why don't I?
Cause your brain ain't as good as hers. You gotta get your weight up, not your hate up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know why y'all niggas like hating like this. It's not good for your soul. Let me go back to the what's the name topics. Let me ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all ever want to do yoga with R. Kelly?
Bro, what?
Apparently, his Brooklyn cellmate created a comic book depicting the two men doing yoga together.
Very good.
So either the cellmate, either R. Kelly and his cellmate are doing yoga together, or he want to do yoga with R. Kelly.
That's very disturbing.
And it's a little weird.
It's very weird. It's not a little. It's very weird. It's very
a
weird.
little weird.
It's very.
Cause it's like, no, I didn't see no. She ain't sent me no. Yeah, that's weird. Like I don't know why you would draw that. Like why you would
Why would you even? Why would that be something that is in your head,
registering
like in your mind? Like
even if that's how y'all zen out and
even if
you
that's
know,
how you zen out, why are you
doing it?
right? Another
well, y'all
man.
not touching each other.
I mean, but why are you planning? I guess like maybe if you, I don't know. Yeah, it's very weird.
It's weird.
Like if I'm going to do yoga and you be like, yo, bro, you mind if I do yoga? With? All right, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But it's not like I'm planning on doing yoga with. I don't know. Just
yeah,
me.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I feel you. I'm
Because it's
cool.
like yoga is supposed to be you get in touch with yourself. So it's like I really don't need nobody else to really be doing yoga with. Like you know what I'm saying. So
I guess if they
and
in
it's a lot
together,
of in my personal opinion, it's a lot of vulnerable positions in that shit. I don't
it's a lot.
want to be bent and twisted
Yeah.
like that in front of a person like that. Huh?
So he drew pictures.
Of yoga.
It's very sick.
Yeah, I'm cool.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, I don't even want no parts of it.
He do downward facing
You know
dog.
that's what he did. That's I was about to say. Oh, he didn't.
Nah, he didn't.
That's one of the most common positions. I
That's
thought that was the
what
fucking
It's
first thing he
It's
was
none of
doing.
those. It's nothing like that.
Okay,
They
I'm
probably
scared to
really
see
like-
this.
Their hands to
Really
the
ones
sun.
not touching each other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're doing one like this.
Oh,
next to
okay.
Each other, something with your lean to the side and your hands up, and then the rest like they're talking.
Oh, okay. So it's really a comic book about his time with
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
It's
That's
just,
really
it's
what
just
it is.
very
Oh,
And
okay.
weird.
it included yoga.
and included yoga.
Got you.
So the headline is trying to make it more salacious.
Got
what
you.
it is,
Got you. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, my fault, brother. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
You're talking, you're breaking.
It's probably some shit like a day with R. Kelly or something like that.
Exactly.
Got you.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
It's not.
I don't have
It's
a
not
problem
how
with that
they're
then, brother.
making.
I don't have a problem with that then. But if you was just on some like yoga with R. Kelly,
Yeah, it's
we got a
not
little
that.
problem
They're
with that.
making
But
it
it's
like that.
but if it's just a day, like you explaining some of the things y'all did throughout the day, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like it could have been like what I just said. If you was great, go do yoga, and R. Kelly was like, yo, you mind if I join you? Or he was great, go do yoga, and you was like, yo, bro, you mind if I join you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go.
Who
All right.
who gonna go save Will Smith, yo?
Man.
Who gonna save Will
I
Smith?
didn't hear. I know this book just came out.
Man, I ain't fucking with Will. Will, man, listen.
You mad at Will?
Yeah, I'm mad at Will.
Why you mad at Will?
He acting like a bitch, B.
Nah,
He let too much shit slide, and now she feels just comfortable saying and doing and feeling like however she want. Like, no, bro, it got to be consequences behind this shit. All right, you doing this?
What he gonna do? That's his wife.
I'ma fuck something that's gonna make you feel the way I'm feeling. I'ma fuck somebody that's gonna make it's girls out here, young popping ass bitches that will fuck the shit out of Will Smith. Like he's Will Smith.
Yeah.
So
It's only when he is attached to Jada do he not seem like Will Smith.
bro,
Any other time, Will Smith is
Fresh Prince.
motherfucking Will Smith.
he's the Fresh Prince. He's the man.
Like,
he's this.
It's
He's
only
that.
when it's only when
She make
the
him.
internet go crazy about Jada do it.
But it's like I feel like she just make she don't even be thinking about how it's gonna make him look and feel like it, or how it's gonna make him feel. Like I just
Right.
I don't be with it. If it was me personally, I would have been either cut it off, or I would have been doing my own thing with no remorse, like not having no real filter behind my shit. Cause it's like you don't,
It seems like every time she get under the mic, she kick his back.
and like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's like you do it without a care in the world. You had that fucking like that regular face that you have in the movies, like with when your eyes is real low and you just like so it's like, you know, I would be on that same shit. Like I would be.
People keep making jokes saying,
Especially at
Jada act like she's still mad that Will killed Tupac and shit. Like that's how she act. Like he killed Tupac.
Right, yeah, that's how
and
it
took away what she really wanted. Fam, he wrote in his book, he shares his feelings about Tupac Shakur. Says, I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world.
Right.
I suffered a raging jealousy. I wanted Jada to look at me like that.
right.
Your wife, bro?
No, but I mean,
Your
I
wife?
think, but no, at the time, time that wasn't his wife. So I can.
No, but I'm saying,
But I think that's where he's speaking from. I'm thinking
Yeah, that's what I think too.
because I'm
No,
like
'cause
I can see that stem. I can see that.
he
jealous.
talked about that on the He talked about that on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And he said it was even after his death.
No, I know it was after,
was
but
after.
it stemmed from when
It
he was
stemmed from-
alive, and I really feel like it was because he seen the iconic, the magnitude of a person he was before he died, what he was going to be. So it was like,
And she loved him.
you know what I'm saying, and he was just always either trying to compare or get to that level, and it's like he always felt like he just wasn't
okay, I can understand in the world,
right.
but if y'all are dating and
Right.
moving towards marriage, you shouldn't have to.
But they was, I mean, Pac died in '95. When did they get married? In the 2000s, didn't he?
I think it was in the 90s they got married.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been in the 90s, bro.
They so?
I think so. Or he divorced his first wife.
97.
97.
They got married in 97. So it was
He
only
divorced
two.
his first wife in 95.
Okay. And that's when, but that is when Tupac died.
I think he feels like Jada's love only goes so far, or only goes so far with him, and he knows that it went and still goes farther with Tupac.
Then it's no reason for me to be here.
Yeah, but
There's no reason for me to
he
be
probably
here then.
thought like he died, things may change because he's not here anymore.
But no,
He not here. I don't gotta
You're not
compete.
competition
I don't gotta
anymore.
compete with
No,
his
but
actual life.
a piece
I
of-
gotta compete with his memory.
But a piece of her
That's
died
something
with
you
him.
never- Yeah.
Like that piece that was kind of her happiness with connected with him dies with him.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't
But when it's in the
I don't feel like you
moment,
can ever.
then you don't think about
Bro,
it.
it's
in the
hard.
moment.
It's so hard to see Will.
But I don't think you can ever feel that
Go through
void.
that
Like
shit.
that's something. Like I wouldn't deal with nobody after that. After somebody lost some like a person that they loved, like they died. I wouldn't deal with them unless they were damn near
Over.
breathing on my neck or down my throat to deal with me. Like we can be friends, we can be
But-
cordial, we can still kick it. But I know I can't feel that void.
But they were
first
dating
was
when Tupac was alive when they were dating.
Right.
he
No, I
was-
know that.
They started talking when he was married to his
But
first
they
wife.
was, it was still like you said in the phase of talking, cause so she still was probably still fucking on Tupac and still fucking on Will at the same time
That's what
and
they said,
fucking
they
on whoever
had
she was
a
fucking.
wild, romantic, crazy sex. So
Yeah.
I think y'all probably was wrapped up in the sex.
That's weird as fuck. I don't even like how he said that.
Who said that? They had
Will Smith said that.
him and Jada had.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's just it's like she probably was putting him like picturing him being Tupac and shit like that at times
Oh
and shit
my
like
god.
that.
Oh my
Let's
god.
not go that far.
Oh
Man,
my
listen.
god.
I'm
That's
not saying she didn't.
Cause
but
you gotta think
still.
that Mike Lowry character is almost like if Tupac was a cop. If you think Tupac is a cop, that's Mike Lowry. Just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? He might not be. I might say I don't.
Oh, shit.
But then again, Pac. I might say I never seen Pac really get suit swaggy like how Mike Lowry be in the movies. But then again, Mike Lowry in the movies had a stylist. So
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If we was to really, if you basing the character, you going with
And of course, it would have been two different styles because Tupac was New York and L.A.
right,
Mike Lowry was Miami.
right.
So it's
So
gonna be different styles. It's
could have, you mean? Could have been.
bro.
like,
It's rough. It's rough seeing your heroes go.
and
through
I
this shit,
I
bro.
just feel like me personally, I feel like Will is he take too much shit for no reason.
Like
He
why?
gotta take that shit. Huh?
Because he's a nice guy.
Man, fuck all that nice guy shit, bro.
Yeah, but he don't know where it came
For
from.
one, bro, you got about like just me. Not to, I mean, I pray to God we don't get canceled behind the shit I'm going to say. But just me personally, I'm already upset because our fucking kids is just ass backwards. Both of them is going the wrong way.
What are they doing?
Jaden is dating guys and and Willow is dating girls, right?
I don't
I
know.
don't keep up.
Jaden was talking to fucking Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
I'm like-
yeah. But is that real?
What do you mean?
I don't know if that was real or not. I
I don't
know
know
they
what-
said it online, but I don't know if that shit was like real. I don't know, bro.
Bro,
Tyler
you-
make Tyler
Bro, I don't
makes me feel
give
like he
a
always
shit.
trolling, bro.
Bro, no, Tyler
Tyler
is
feel like he always
Tyler.
trolling.
If he's not gay, he's playing both sides. His nails is getting done. He's both sides. He's playing both sides.
But that don't mean he legitimately is.
Bro, if he's saying it and he's showing signs of it, why do you want to keep denying? I'm
I'm
confused.
not doing
So why do you want to keep saying he's trolling?
Cause he gotta just. It be seeming like he be trolling all the time. Like he don't be serious, bro. Like it never
So is
seems
that-
like
so
Tyler
that-
the Creator is serious.
So does that make it okay? I'm confused. If you just be like one day, I'm not gonna be serious, but I'm gonna just paint my nails black. That's just cool. It's just funny. It's a fun thing to laugh about. You just gonna put on a dress one day because you feel like it.
all these niggas wear dresses. Though. Fucking,
Is it cool? I'm
fucking-
confused. Like
fucking the Griselda was wearing fucking
Who?
a dress.
Bunny the Butcher, boy.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Or a skirt.
Niggas is-
One of them niggas.
This is weird. Does it make it cool?
I think a lot of these. I think a lot of these designers is trying to like move that goal.
They can try, but it's all about what the motherfuckers is putting on. You niggas is still putting this shit on some
Yeah.
freak shit, bro. You niggas is still dressing, like putting this, like y'all looking at yourselves and doing this shit, bro. Like it's, you can't, at some point you can't just keep putting on the designers, because the designers make the clothes, but you don't gotta
True.
put them on. I see a lot of bullshit that I ain't gonna buy. A whole lot of bullshit that I just leave right there on the rack, because it ain't for me.
Right.
You ain't got to do it, bro. And y'all making enough money. Y'all got enough influence to the
What's his name
point.
just had Kid Cudi just wore a wedding dress.
Bro, Kid
Performed
Cudi,
in a wedding dress.
strange as fuck. Niggas is just different, bro. Weird. Like, I can't, I really don't understand the nail painting shit. Niggas be like, it's just nails. It's your fingernails. It's like, bro, but what are you doing? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. Like, when did that become a male thing? Like, or like, when did that become us? Like, when did we become?
I seen a lot of rock stars do that though back in the day. I did see a lot of rock stars paint their nails back in the day, especially black. I did see a lot.
All right, well, I'm not a rock star, and I'm not.
But
I'm
that
not
rock
really
star
into
life
that.
shit is it permeates through a lot of hip hop. Like
And
a lot of these
But the
younger guys want to be rockers.
But I'm like, I feel like the rock stars' lives is almost like just a wild whatever type of lifestyle. Like they fuck whoever they feel like fucking. They do whatever they feel like
And that's how a lot
doing.
of
They
these
eat
kids
whatever
is
they
doing?
feel like. Yeah, just weird to me, bro. It just don't. It's not. It don't seem right. It don't feel right. It's in my personal opinion.
Who's it? Oh, Will Smith was originally talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I want better for Will in his marriage. I want to see Will be happy.
Man.
I mean,
Fuck
granted,
it.
the most recent headline that Jada said wasn't when you actually watch the clip. Of course,
Yeah, they said
what
she
she
said
said
that
is wasn't really bad. But at the same token, it's like you could have just not
said it.
or you could have either just not said it, or it's like she needed another sentence in there to not make it seem like it's Will's fault.
Right.
Because it was like she almost said enough, and then
She like
just
pulled
left
back.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just left it. And now we looking at Will like, why you don't know how to please your wife?
Right.
Like, versus what she was trying to say was, I want my partner to read my mind, and that's just not how life is. And when my partner can't read my mind, I'm so upset and crushed about it. You know, if she stopped there instead of saying, that's on me.
But that's the thing. I was about to say, yeah, because that's a
I need to open my mouth
Right.
up and say,
because that's the shit
what
that
I
pissed
like,
me off. It's like
yeah.
we adults at the end of the day, like.
And I think
Gotta-
if their point was, this is why things will be bad for some people
Mhm.
because we're not opening our mouth and talking.
Right, and I
But
get
you
that.
have to say the words.
You gotta say that.
You
can't
gotta
just
say the words, and even in that conversation,
And that's why
to not make it seem like, again, the internet can go run and kick
it take
Will
whatever.
back in,
Right,
which is not necessarily what they did.
Right.
They kicked you back in,
right.
but it's also at the same token, we joking on Will the whole. We joking on Will and kicking your back in the whole time.
And that's why-
to keep her show afloat. Because if she don't have these
These
things,
controversials,
there's
ain't
really
nobody talking about
nothing
it.
to say.
Yeah,
Right. It like trying to be the best mental health expert in
You know?
that's what I just did.
Cold for mosquitoes to be out.
I'm
I
like,
thought that was
I
lame, honestly. I didn't know what that
thought
was.
I just seen that shit when
It was a
it.
mosquito.
Where'd it
Big
go?
ass mosquito. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
kill that
thought it was
joint.
supposed to be dead.
But no, damn, I had to say.
But yeah, I think she do that. I think because her show, she don't have these things. There's nothing to talk about on that show. Like nobody's interested.
Yeah,
So if you can keep having outrageous things,
Right.
people will keep watching. Where you probably don't care how your husband feels, but just show's getting ratings.
Because the show's getting ratings, and maybe even is like signed off, not each thing individually, but just go ahead and do what you want, you know. And so she just going, and of course he said do what you want. He want to see you succeed or whatever. It's like I could see if Precious needed to accomplish a thing that she just really needed to accomplish,
right.
and in some way it was going to cause me some discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
I could take discomfort from my partner, from my wife,
Right.
to be able to go and live out whatever dream they need to live out. But if it's like for us as the audience, it just don't. We not privy to whatever conversation they may have had.
Right.
And to us, it's like, bro, every time she get behind, every time we hearing about this show, we hearing about you somehow kicking Will fucking, like you fucking with, like, Will.
No, real shit.
And we don't like you that much.
No, real talk. And
Like, we don't like you as much as we like him.
But like to piggyback off what you said, that's why I feel like nowadays when motherfuckers don't finish their sentence or hit you with the nah I mean, and they be like, no, I don't know what you mean. Finish what you're saying, because it's
gotta
like
say the
you
whole
leave
thing.
so much empty room and space for shit to just flow in there. It's like you don't know what a motherfucker.
Especially when you're an altar.
Right.
When you doing something like this,
right.
It's easy to fuck up, sure. But if you are trying to do what they're doing, like being very be careful about what you're saying.
No, for sure.
It's no surprise that every time you are even slightly vague about some shit, it got to do with your husband.
Every time.
Every time.
It's corny to me.
And then it's like it's something about a Tupac poem or something she wrote recently or some shit I heard. I don't know about that. But it's like, yo, let me tell you like this, bro. I don't give a fuck how you feel about Bull. Write your poem and keep that shit in your diary for you.
But that's why I would
stop telling other people that you love some other nigga.
But that's why I would just be
like,
so like fuck it with the shit I would be doing, because it's
but
like
I think he still want her approval.
I get
like,
that
he still want her to love him versus being like fucking I'm done. You know what I'm saying? His that's the mother of his children. That's his wife. He love her.
He been living on Beverly
her.
Hills too long, man.
You know what I'm saying? For us, we could say, man, fuck her, dog, because we don't care about her.
Not even fuck her. It's just I'm not great. Keep living
this.
in the shell, and you keep living so freely and just so openly and not apologetic about shit. Why the fuck do I gotta be the hidden? Oh, I don't want to do like I'm great. Do what I'm great. Do my thing.
Right.
My the co actors and whoever co-lead roles in my movies, if we decide that we really gonna fuck, I'm gonna really fuck.
And people say that, oh, Will done had this girlfriend, or Will fuck with this girl, or Will have fucked with other people. But it'd be like, look, y'all can speculate all day. I've not seen nobody prove to me.
I was about to say nobody's came out and said
Nobody's
shit.
came out and said shit.
August I've seen
it came out and said shit, and then y'all had to go and respond to that nigga. Like,
interviewed for a whole year, all types of shit. Like different people was talking to August about the shit. Like
like
got
y'all
press
had to
runs
come
behind
out
that
and,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently is a poem I never seen before, a poem that Tupac wrote to Jada that she never shared.
It's just stupid. Just shut up.
But
Just
she got poems he wrote.
Well, so now she's telling us about
you
it.
should have just kept that shit. It's for you. It's not for us.
Why would you like?
She gotta be.
Bro,
done.
you better not have no fucking
She gotta be
poems
left
from
where she
Dr.
at.
Dre, and then in 5 years you ready to tell me about some shit.
She gotta be left where
Stop
she
playing,
at. Bro.
dog. Leave that shit in the past, yo.
Leave her where she at. Fuck.
I do think that it is like, yo,
Drop that bitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
You
she
gotta.
not-
Y'all,
It don't seem like she
got
happy.
y'all got y'all kids.
She not happy.
Y'all both are in good head spaces. Just go y'all separate ways. Just continue to be co-parents. Your kids is fine. They really don't fucking need y'all at this point.
They really don't.
They both got money.
All of this Tupac stuff was coming out because apparently his birthday was for his birthday, and then last episode was a tribute to Tupac.
She ain't tribute Will not one time.
One time, and this is one of the
Not
best.
one time.
One of the best. One of the best black human beings, not just actors.
Like
One of the best black
there's-
human beings
like,
ever.
Fam, look at who Will Smith is, bro.
Come on, man.
Look at who Will Smith is. The nicest man in the fucking world.
I'm gonna say the most
Rich
successful
as fuck. One of the most successful
Actor.
superstars.
actor / rapper. The person that moved from rapping to acting, he's the most successful out of all of them. Out of anybody.
Bro,
Out of
it ain't
anybody.
no more Will Smiths on earth, dog.
Like you gotta I might say, but he not Will Smith, but you can probably slide LL in there a little bit because
Yeah,
you know he did this
it's
little
a-
movie
yeah.
shit and this TV shit now.
But they didn't have
he ain't
movies
Will
of
Smith.
success like Will Smith.
I was about to say
did.
LL ain't nowhere near Will Smith.
Ain't nowhere near it. Will Smith
Fuck
had
no.
back-to-back #1 box
Man.
office movies.
Man,
Like every time
man.
he came out, shit was a hit.
Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3, man.
Shit
Like,
was
come
a
on,
hit
bro.
hit.
Independence Day, man. Come on, man. He got
Men in
children
Black.
movies.
Men in Black.
That is the shit. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
Men in Blacks. He got nah, the last one is kind of shit, but he got children movies that was the shit. Like the Shark Tale is my shit. Was my shit for the long. I used to watch Shark Tale religiously every day. No, bro, no cap, bro.
I think I seen Shark Tale a little too late.
Dog, I watched Shark Tale so many fucking times, bro. Like real shit, bro. Will Smith is the man, bro. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, come on.
Enough said.
That's it. That's it right
Enough
there.
said.
And that's half his work. Like,
For real.
we ain't even really dabble in the iRobots and all the I Am Legends and shit. We ain't
like,
really dabble in the shit.
It's
Like, y'all, man, bitch, you tripping.
Hancocks and shit.
Bitch,
Yeah,
you
it's
better
like-
appreciate what you got for you don't have it no more. And you gonna be super sick. Cause it's a shortage of motherfuckers out here like that. A real slim shortage.
It's one.
Motherfuckers like him. Yeah.
It's one.
Of him.
It's only him.
one. It's only one of
It's
him.
only him.
But good motherfuckers, it's a real slim shortage. So you better tread lightly, bitch. If you watching. Cause I know you probably don't watch it, but you better tread lightly.
her. All she's getting is another August Alsina type.
Bro.
You're not getting another Will Smith type.
Bro.
It ain't no more Will Smiths.
Bro.
But you're not even getting another
But
Will Smith type.
You might not even get another man because niggas gonna think they can't follow that. Now you might get another fuck. You might get somebody that's gonna fuck on you. But you ain't gonna get another man that's gonna stick by and be around and
Start
live up.
loving you and
Yeah,
shit.
that's out. Niggas is gonna be
Cause
like,
now,
what?
Because now I gotta hear about
I gotta
Tupac
go-
and Will Smith.
Right, like I'm
Like, I
competing
don't
with
wanna
these
hear about
niggas,
that.
and then don't let them be a regular Joe Schmo, cause then it's Tupac, Will Smith, and August Alsina.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. Yeah, get the fuck out.
You can cancel Christmas, baby.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
So you better tread lightly, cause I'm telling you now, you get a nigga like Sko.
Yo,
Shit.
what y'all?
Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was looking at Will Smith's movies. I'm like, why did he say he wasn't in ATL? He produced.
Co-produced this.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That boy got hands in there.
Oh, no, I was looking like, what?
That boy just quiet as kept. Just so quiet. Suicide Squad. Come on, man. It's just it's like Hitch, concussion, 7 pounds. Like
It's a lot of shit to go
it's
through.
just so
This
much.
story that he was in is a lot.
It's a lot.
I think, like, all the stuff he produced, too, like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you serious, yeah.
He produced that with Samuel.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's an awful movie, bro.
it's a great movie.
That's not a good movie.
It ain't great. I can't say it's great, but it's a good joint. It ain't. It's a B-roll. It's a B-roll.
It's a
But it's
B-roll.
one of the better B.
It's a better B joint.
I was about to
It's a
say
better
because
B
we
joint.
don't really get good B joints.
It's a better B joint.
Right.
It's a better B joint.
And that's why I kind of accepted it because once I seen it was a B joint, I'm like,
Because
this
it's a
joint
little
might be
goofy.
ass.
It's a little goofy. Like,
Yeah.
It's a little goofy.
Like Samuel
But
get a little
Samuel
crazy.
be in goofy shit sometimes,
Yeah,
though.
he get a little
Like,
crazy.
he in goofy shit,
Sometimes-
and he throw his whole back.
And I was about to say, I think that's why, because then they let the reins go, so
Yeah.
he can do whatever.
I
the fuck
love
he wanna do.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I love Sam Jackson.
I love.
He throw his foot into a roll. Give a fuck what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. I love a lot
Did
of.
you see? Ain't he in what the fuck is the name of that goddamn movie?
848?
No, it's some horrible bro. I've never seen it. It's horrible. I know it's bad because the premise is him fucking his daughter. I
Oh.
know it's like a D movie,
No,
not the Maintenance Man or
it ain't Black Snake Moan.
no, it's not that. It was when I say it wasn't a B movie or a C movie. It was a D movie,
Yeah,
and it wasn't that long ago. Like, bro, let me go to. Are you looking up Sam Jackson? Drew?
You said it wasn't that long ago?
It wasn't that long ago, bro.
remember he was doing it to his daughter.
Like he didn't know that she was his daughter until after, and like,
See, I'm trying to look for the B movie.
What he do? Kill her or something?
no, they was like doing like some they were like not assassins or some shit. Hold on, bro.
Oh, the joint that just the hitman's wife or something.
Not that joint. I mean, it was a while before. No.
That's long.
Terrorist negotiator.
What was that?
Deep Blue Sea.
No, I think it's after that. After what you just say?
Jungle Fever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's after. It's
I
definitely
saw
after.
Long Kiss
Long
Goodnight.
Kiss
That was
Goodnight.
my shit back in the day too.
Yeah, it's after
Maybe I'm
that.
tripping. Maybe that wasn't him.
I think he created that in his own head, but it's all good.
No, because my mom was watching this movie, bro.
I don't know if it was Samuel though, man. I feel like that's a little bit out of his element, man. To say he fucking his daughter. That's what I'm saying. That's a little,
Which
sick and vulgar.
yeah, it was some sick shit.
But I don't think Samuel get that sick.
What's the name of it? What's the name? It's something. I'm gonna know as soon as I hear it. These ain't all his movies either. They giving me like fucking 12 movies here. This ain't all his shit.
Trying to figure out, like, this year, last year?
No, this might have been 10, 15 years ago.
Oh man, you said not too long ago.
The
fuck you
But
said
that's not that long ago.
10 to 15 years, butter. What
Yes,
the,
that's
bro.
what I'm
I was in
saying.
high school. The fuck is you talking about? That's a long time ago, bro.
Cleaner?
This nigga is
No,
high,
it's not
man.
that. The Samaritan. That's what it's called.
The Samaritan.
The Samaritan.
He wasn't fucking his daughter.
This was in 2012.
But he wasn't fucking his daughter.
It wasn't his daughter.
Fuck no. What are you talking about?
After many years in prison, a former grifter tries to go straight, but the son, Luke Kirby, his former partner, insists on learning the game, revealing a fear gangster Tom Wilson of $8 million. You saw this movie?
Yeah.
The Samaritan?
Yeah.
Maybe this not. And
I'm
it
like-
wasn't his daughter he was fucking?
No.
He was fucking some June though.
But that's what I'm trying
And
to
they was in the Samaritan thing was like a thing that they like a trick they used to do to people. Something like that, right? Bro.
I'm not seeing anything like that.
I'm trying to think of the movie now. I can't remember how the movie went though. The Samaritan. I definitely seen it though, cause it was on Netflix. I remember the name and all that.
Reasonable Dog, Crime, Out of Sight, Juice, True Romance, SWAT, Jackie Brown, no. The Man, Superfly, no. That's 90s movies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, I'm not calling my mom back, but I know she was the one who was fucking watching the shit. She gonna know what I'm talking. No, she won't. Never mind. Cause she don't remember movies at all. I want to say it was the Samaritan. He was fucking his daughter, yo. Cause I remember fucking walking in on that part and being like, "Is that what the fuck this movie is about?" Yeah? Like he was fucking with her, and then they stopped fucking with. Like she got mad at him, and they stopped fucking with each other. You know how at the end of the movie, you be it be the main villain. They be getting into their bullshit. And the main villain be monologuing.
Right.
The main villain revealed to him that it was that girl is his daughter, and he was like, "Ah!"
Okay. I kind of vaguely remember that. Remember something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is. Let me see. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Might be good as America coming up when I put it in.
I'll be right, bro. Now, this is why I said it wasn't that long ago. This is kind of weird.
Bro, that's 2012.
2012 was when the first Avengers movie came out.
Bro, that's a long time.
So he was well into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and doing this shit too.
Right.
Like
Still long. That's still a nice little section, and you can see why he did it, because look when the fuck it came out.
2012.
What else came out? The Avengers is the biggest shit that year, so anybody gonna be talking about the fucking Samaritan?
Fuck no, yeah.
Exactly. Fuck this movie. It can come out. It can come out now. We come out with the Avengers, and then we coming out with the next one. What was it? 2 years or a year ago?
Avengers and then Batman came out in the same year.
Was it?
That Batman movie. I mean, he wasn't in it, but I'm saying you say what else came out that year?
No, I'm saying was
Dark
that
Knight Rises came out.
Oh, the yeah.
In 2012, so yeah,
That's the other showstopper right there.
yeah.
Fucking.
How long we do?
203.
Damn, it's been that long.
203. You want to do 30 more? You
don't
no,
know.
you said.
And
let's move.
I had some topics.
Give me something else you got. We'll end it on your journal.
All right. Let me see which
Because
one.
all I got left that's interested. That's not. It's not really interested. It's Chloe Bailey. Apparently, Chloe Bailey put a video up. I saw it. She was like sucking on a lollipop and being all extra sexy to the camera, but it was almost like an OnlyFans trailer. But she's not having an OnlyFans. I don't know why she did that.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess so.
All right. I don't. Did we talk about? Did we ever talk about proposals on the show?
Who?
Proposals?
Yes,
Like-
we talked about proposals.
Like, we talked about how we would do it, right?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about like if the other one would say, if somebody would say no, what would we?
No, we never talked about that.
That's I had a question.
What happens if you propose and that person says
If
no?
they say no, yes or yay or nay,
you say no?
what do you? Is the relationship over?
Is the relationship over?
Right.
Um,
Like, can like if they tell you like no, I'm not ready, can you continue to be their boyfriend and still be happy, or are you now upset and not feeling the same love as you felt once before?
okay. This is the only way I can see myself staying after that. This person, their explanation as to why they say no would have to be so great.
Right.
Like, they would have to, like, the explanation would have to be so great that it makes me believe and understand, almost to the point that now I
agree.
No, at the point.
Right.
Not almost. At the point that I now agree with them that it is a better idea
That
for
we
us
wait.
to not have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, nah.
Right.
Like, if you giving me vagary or I'm not sure. No.
Yeah. It's just
No.
we just gonna end it
Nah,
right
you know
here.
what? That's cool. Maybe I jumped the gun. I thought, whatever I thought, whatever woody woo.
Right.
That means we ain't on the same page, and I'm not going to wait for you to get to the same page as I'm on.
Right.
You go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to do mine.
And Precious, you said no as well.
I'm saying no.
No.
I would say it depends on how it's done, because I feel like people like to do the big extravagant thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe if it's like everybody, like the family around.
Right.
I don't think I would say no then. I would say yeah. But in private, I would be like, I'm not ready for this, and this is not what I want.
But I feel like
that's embarrassing.
But do you? So you feel like you don't feel like that would be worse? Because then it's like now he got to go back and tell the people that started planning shit. Once you said yeah.
But I'm gonna tell him that same night. I'm not gonna wait weeks
No,
later.
I know that, but it's
I'm
like.
gonna say it the same. I'm gonna tell him that same night.
But you know how some people is in family,
Yeah,
like they.
but you listen. Go tell your family then. Because if it's a big thing.
Right.
Your family, her family.
Right.
And everybody's super excited. Like, for you to be like, no, one, you looked at as a shitty person for saying no.
But you
And
honest.
then he looks dumb. Like, you should have known she was going to say no. Or it looks like it's embarrassing to that person. And it's like, I wouldn't want to put that much embarrassment. I don't care if you call me the bad guy. But, like, I would feel bad because now that person, like, now your family, now they're going to make jokes forever.
Right.
Like, I know my family going to make jokes forever. If I propose and that person say no. Whether if I said it, you can make up whatever lie you want, like it ain't work out, we wasn't ready. You know what? We ain't ready to get married yet, we gonna get married in a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can make up anything to go with why y'all not getting married right now.
Right.
Rather than just embarrassing them and saying no. If it's in private, I'm saying no.
Right. I mean, I feel like it's almost like what you said, that he should already know that. Like, it should be almost like a feeling. You shouldn't be going off of like just I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to make this proposal. Like, it should have been some kind of conversation where y'all had, and she let you know that I'm ready for this. If
Maybe your interpretation is bad. Maybe you thought y'all
that's,
had that conversation.
I mean, that's true, but that shit you find out through trial and error. You don't find out your interpretation bad is just by waking up. Yeah, like, I mean, but
There's
you
only so much. I mean, how do you?
Cause I'm like, even with dating, like, you don't know that you reading the signals wrong until shorty be like, no, I got a man. So it's like you gotta. That's what anything.
Already shot by the time for her to say I got a man.
Yeah.
You done already
But
shot.
you still stepped out on a whim. So if you saying you feel like that's still that can still equate as you feeling dumb, you feeling because you read the signals wrong. So it's like I feel like that's almost it's trial and error. That's life. You got to go through that period. So it's like if you propose and she say no.
She answered a different question. What if you propose and he say no?
I was actually going to ask y'all that. What would y'all do if a girl proposed to y'all? If I proposed to him and he say no, like in front of everybody,
Right.
fuck no, this shit is over.
Yeah.
But if you say no private,
If he say no in
on the same
private,
type time as you.
I'm still gonna be like no because I am ready for this thing that you're not ready for.
Right.
I don't want to wait. I don't believe I should be because when you're ready, what if I'm not ready? What if I don't do this no more? What if I done moved on?
Right.
Like
What if somebody else catch my eye?
I'm on this level when you're not on this level with me.
Right.
Like I don't think I should wait for you. May never be ready
Yeah.
to be married, and I'm waiting forever. This is a thing that I'm passionate about. No.
But isn't that the conversation in the moment? Like, okay, if you're not ready now, what needs to be different for you to be ready?
What if they don't know because they just marriage was not a thing they thought about?
At least at that point in time.
Yeah,
Like,
like I didn't plan to be married right now. I want
Right.
to accomplish this in my career.
'Cause I'm-
Accomplish this and do this.
because to be honest,
So how long do I wait?
if somebody was to ask me that, I wouldn't know what the answer with that. Like, I wouldn't know how to answer that. If somebody was to come to me right now and be like, "Let's get married," and I'd be like, "No, I'm not ready," and they'd be like, "All right, well, what do I have to do to get ready?"
Yeah, when
I wouldn't know
ready.
I wouldn't know how to answer that. Like, I know it's other shit. I know it's shit that I want to do in life and get in order before I start thinking about marriage. So maybe that's what it is.
But if that's real quick, let's stay on that. If that's the answer, the question would be, okay, well, whatever those things are, what are those things and how long do those things take? Like ideally speaking,
But
or
how do you
is that 5 years or 6 years? Do you think you could be ready to be married in 6 years
I mean,
if those things are accomplished?
prayerfully, if things go the way I want them to go, it should be 6 years or less. But if things don't go the way we expect them to go, you know what I'm saying? So
And then you get to the point where she's talking about how long should she wait?
right. I was about to say, but the person gotta be. Excuse me.
Because like, let's say if
Almost
I'm
prepared for that.
if I work a corporate job
Right.
and they do evaluations every year, and granted, they do evaluations every year, and upon your evaluation, if that shit is like super dope, they give certain people raises. You are in a position to get a raise. So let's say you like, look, right now I'm making X amount of dollars and I work X amount of job, give me 2 years
Right.
to increase, and then I'll have more money and more time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, no, I'm not ready. It's not that I'm not ready to marry you. I'm not ready to be married
Right.
right now.
Period.
Let me focus
And figure this shit out.
focus my efforts here, because if we get married now, what kind of life can I give you
Right.
right now? Let's get married in 2 years when I can give you, you know what I'm saying, the type of life you might want. Like, suppose you one of the type of guys, suppose you're the type of guy who like, look, if we get married, I want my wife, I don't want my wife working.
Right.
Like, I don't want her working. She don't gotta work. She just gotta be
You wanna
home.
carry the
be
boat.
Home, be home. Take
Right.
care of the house. Take care of the kids. Whatever it is. Woo.
Yeah.
If you are that type of man, but you don't have that type of job, and it might take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, is that like? That's not you saying I don't want to be with you.
It's just I'm not ready.
It's just we get married, we're going to be in this place still.
Right.
You're going to want to move forward. I can't move forward right now.
Right.
Let's wait until the point when, like I said, 2 years, whatever, I move up, I'm partner, I done made partner or whatever
Right.
it is, or I'm on the board.
Right.
3 years and I'm fucking senior partner or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Boom. Let's wait then, and then we can go get married, because right now I'm making 70 grand
Right.
a year. In 2 years I'll be making 130
Right.
grand a year. That's a big jump.
Right. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
For me, I'm like, logically speaking, I could understand that. To me, makes sense.
Right.
As to how two people, one person could propose, a woman could propose to a man,
Right.
and then he say, "This is the reason why I'm saying no," or "This is the reason why I'm saying, look, we can get engaged, but let's not sprint down the aisle just yet.
Right.
We could be engaged, but can you be engaged for 3 years?
So I might say most women nowadays don't want that because they incorporated with their family members that been engaged for 20 years, yeah,
Been engaged for
stuff
20
like that. So
Exactly.
yeah,
To answer your question, it for me, I think the only time I've seen women propose to men is on Facebook, is online,
right.
and I think it's always a
Catch.
not a catch. I don't like the way they do it. I don't think the act of asking someone to marry you is gender specific.
Right.
I think how it's done is gender specific. Men get down on one knee and present women with a diamond ring.
Right.
Men don't really need you to present me with a diamond ring or for you to get down
on a knee,
one
right?
knee
Yeah.
or whatever. We talked about, what if you drove up in my favorite car?
Right.
And that was how you proposed to me. Proposed to me in my favorite Challenger or a i8 or a Bentley or some
Or
shit.
bring it on a plate of food that you know I like. Like we out.
Shit like that.
Yeah, I'm like we out at the restaurant. You say, "Hold on, babe, I gotta go to the bathroom."
Boom.
You come back with my dish with the ring on there. It's like,
Right.
oh shit. You know what I'm
Something
saying?
like that. It don't have to, but it's because we think with media in mind so much that
Right.
proposal means get down on one knee, open a box, present a ring. That's what a proposal is.
Right.
Anything other than that is less than that.
Right.
Which doesn't have to be true.
Nope.
That doesn't have to be right.
Right.
The other portion is, the truth of the matter is that
What I do? Like, here goes your ring. We married.
Mm-hmm.
what you do.
Did it to you?
What the fuck? Oh yeah, that dad.
Ha ha!
Yeah,
Pimp
shit.
you like a little hoe.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Treat you like a little
I couldn't
skill.
fit it. She.
Yeah,
I couldn't fit
it's
it.
cool. It's a promise ring. You ain't got to fit that
I
one.
got you another one.
Right.
That fit.
That's the one. That's the one you need to be wearing.
Yeah,
Why
diamonds on it.
ain't
That
it
one
on your
didn't fit
finger?
either.
That's a fit. The silver one. That's the dude fit. You scared it's gonna fall off, but it's not. You don't
Scared.
worry.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
the dude fit,
scared
you like, I'm
right.
scared it's gonna fall over.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, no, I think we use too much media. I think we have too much ego. I think women try to do a thing that is solely based upon just ego shit
Mm-hmm.
and like wanting to feel chosen. I think men like don't want to seem like a bitch all the time.
Right.
Like, and I think all that shit gets in the way of, if the point of this thing is to make our way down the fucking aisle, what difference does it make how we get there?
Exactly.
Like, why does it make a difference to you? Why does it make not just a difference? Why are you so adamant? Like, this is the destruction of your relationship. This could be the destruction of your relationship. It shakes you to your core how you get there. That's based upon other shit. That's not based upon love.
Yeah.
That's based upon some other shit that don't got nothing to do with how much you love this man or how much you love this woman. It's a whole bunch of other noise.
Right.
If my girl want to get married and I want to get married and she make it to the motherfucking dealership and she want to propose with that, or she want to propose with a drone,
Right.
or some other shit I like.
Right.
Like, I think people get obsessed with doing shit the way that they've seen it and doing shit the way they like. This is what I would like, so I'm gonna do what I would like for you.
Right.
That's not how shit works,
No.
bro. I don't like that
Right.
thing. I don't want you to get down on one knee and
All
I
that.
don't want you to do that. You
Right.
don't, that's not how you do it. It's mad other ways.
To do that shit, yeah.
Yeah, it don't have to be a ring at all.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a chain, a bracelet. It don't have to be jewelry.
They want people to know they can take it when it comes to the money.
And even that is like based upon your fear of me having options about being able to fuck other people.
Right.
And guess what? If this person wants to fuck me wearing a wedding ring
Ain't gonna
or not,
matter
ain't gonna
damn
always matter. Ain't gonna always matter. That go for men and women.
Period.
It ain't gonna always fucking matter. So all that shit is bullshit.
That's a fucking fact. That go for men and women, bro.
It go for men and women.
I done had women send me videos, man. They get, man, that
They
shit.
playing with their pussy.
Wedding ring on, wedding ring band, all that shit,
Yeah.
doubled up, all that shit on the one same joint.
Yeah.
Getting that shit popping, they be like, I just be looking at that shit like, please, Lord, forgive me. Just know it ain't me, and like, it ain't me antagonized in this shit. Like, this is all her doing.
I had a shorty. I ain't gonna lie, dog. This is when I had my first car. Right? Sitting in the house, just leaning across the bed on a Sunday. Shorty called, some woman called the house phone.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, this number called my phone recently, and I'm trying to figure out who it is. I'm like, I don't know. Do you have any children? Maybe. So I'm thinking maybe her kid called Ashley.
Right.
It was house phone, wasn't my cell phone.
Right.
She was like, well, my child is in this grade and go to this school. I'm like, I don't know. That's not it.
Yeah, because her and
I'm
Ashley,
like,
I met
where
them
do you
Ashley at the
work?
same
Maybe
age.
it's my mom. I don't know. And we just got to talking. Talk hours.
Damn.
From there, got the gift, bro.
Look.
Got the
Wow.
gift.
Bitch
She
just a
started-
whore, bro.
she
That's
started-
it.
She started.
Bitch is just a whore. They ain't give a fuck who pick up the phone. Grandfather could have been on the phone. She'd have been trying to blow him off, man. She don't give a fuck. Dog could have picked the phone up. She'd have been talking dog to the motherfucker, man.
Me.
Bitch ain't no good, bro. Right? He's on me. Fuck all. Look, I don't know what they did, but it's me. I asked this shit. Right.
She told me she was mad. No, she didn't.
She let you know what you got over there.
No. Boom. I never made it over there.
Oh, what?
I never made it over. So this is what happened. Boom. We on the phone. We talking.
Right.
We talking about what we want to do in the future. What I want to. Well, more so me. What I want to do.
Oh, like with your life. Wow. All right. I thought she was like planning on future dates and shit. I'm like, damn.
Just talking and shit. and then we start getting into
What you got on?
what you got.
Yo, back then on the house phone, that was the layup. Damn, what you got on?
What you got on?
Oh, all right, what color is
What
those?
you doing today?
Oh, you playing?
Oh, you playing?
You ain't got nothing on? You playing?
No, you not.
Right.
That's
That's a
a
lie.
lie. Pictures on ain't happening.
Right, you capping.
And then the picture come
Seeing
through,
is believing.
right? And the picture come through. Woo!
Lit. Oh, my night is lit.
I'm like, all right,
My
look,
night
look,
is
I
lit.
can come over there,
What?
Right? Damn. She like, no, you can't come over here. My people's gonna be back. Whatever.
Bro, you used to be trying to figure out a way to figure that shit out, dog.
I was gonna
What?
figure it out.
Once you seen the picture, it was like, all you seen was trying to get to that house and try to figure that shit out, dog. Real
So
talk.
I'm like, I'm in the shower. I jump in the shower. I'm getting ready. I'm like, come on. What we gonna do? She's like, oh, hold on. I'm gonna call you back in like about an hour. My people come in. I'm gonna call you back about an hour. You can come pick me up. My mom called. I said, all right, hang up with her. I'm watching dishes and shit. Never hit me back.
Never.
Never hit me back.
And it's us so young and
not
naive.
never. Not
But no,
never.
that night.
Not
That night,
that
yeah.
night.
Because I was about to say, us being so young and naive, we stay up all night till like 3, 4 in the morning waiting for that call.
Bro.
Never get the call.
I remember
Oh,
she,
man.
she,
Man. Many a nights.
she
Many a
she
nights.
had told me about where her Facebook was.
Right.
I went to look for the Facebook. Wasn't a lot of shit on there, but it was some.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I'm scrolling, and I'm like, it don't say she in a relationship, but people keep commenting about
Her
marriage.
Right.
So boom, finally I text her, and I'm like, why didn't you just tell me you was married? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know
Right.
that would upset you or whatever. I'm like, cool, nigga, that's my business.
Right.
Nigga, that's my business. I'm like, look, we gonna try to see each other, whatever. Yeah, I wanna try to see you tomorrow. I'm saying, bet, all right, cool, whatever. I go hang out with our homie.
All right.
Go ahead, hold on. Oh, God, shit. I go to hang out with our homie, and I'm telling him about the whole thing, and he like, she married, bro? I'm like, yeah, but that's none of my business. I'm not married.
Right.
No, bro, you can't do that. It's different. It's different, bro. I'm like, from you?
Right.
What are you talking about? He like, nah, bro, you can't do this. Like, somebody's that's a marriage. Like, that's different.
I feel what you're saying.
No, I don't. Fuck out of here. That bitch is making a decision.
Right. No, she is.
She's making a decision.
But you gotta at least put the first barrier up for her to bust through that joint. You can do it. No.
She called.
No.
I'm pulling dick out, bro. Fuck out of here.
I get that, but once you find out she's married, you have the obligation to say, yo, I'm cool. I don't want to mess no shit up. And then once she says, no, fuck that. We already going through what we going through. Once she start doing all that, then it's free game. But you gotta say. You gotta say I'm respectful. I'm trying to be respectful of your marriage, blah blah blah.
So okay, scale of 1 to 10.
Right.
10 being I'm a real good guy.
Right.
What you saying is if I do what you saying, I get to be at 10.
Yep.
If I don't do that, I'm not at 1 though.
You at 4.
I'm not at 4.
You at 4.
I'm at a 6, bro.
You ain't at no 6.
Come on, dog.
How you ain't give a damn about the nigga? You ain't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
About that nigga.
So you had a 4.
He could walk in and find he thinking his wife.
You had a 3 now. She nigga tripping, dog. You had a 3 now, man. Come on, that's what you had. You had a 3.
We gonna end our show today.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not at no 4, bro. That's a 6.
Oh,
that's a 6, bro.
No, man.
That's a 6. All right, listen, y'all
write down. Y'all write in the comments what y'all think. Y'all write in the comments, fans, what y'all think. What y'all think, man? Y'all think he ain't shit?
Tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments too. Tell me in the comments. Hit the likes. What you think?
What you mean?
I'm at a 6. I mean, I'm at a 6, right?
I'll go with the 4.
You had the 4, man. I think you really had a 3 because you ain't work too dead fly smash. But
if it was you,
if I was the guy, I'd be at a 0. I'm fucking in front of him.
I'm just saying.
She called me.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm just saying.
She called, like y'all said. She was calling the whole. She dialed a random number,
Right.
hoping to find some eligible dick.
Trying to be a hoe. But
And I was.
She broke that barrier when she looked for the dick.
that's fucked up. That's true. It's true, and it could have been that she was probably really trying to call somebody and then heard your voice and maybe liked how your voice sounded.
And just,
AKA, she's a hoe. But you thinking about your future and shit like that, you should. You mean that? I'm speaking. And to be honest,
My future is in her guts.
I'm about to say
nigga.
I'm thinking about from where I was at, where I'm at now. Because I'm about to say at first I ain't always think like this, but when you mean as you start to get older, you think about shit like that, bro. You don't want that shit to come back on you, cause you gonna have kids around your wife. I don't give a fuck what you say. Kids is gonna be around your wife, and motherfuckers is gonna be cut the fuck up like a bag of dope, cause niggas is gonna be young and coming up, and they're high school shit, and they gonna be working out, they gonna be all that shit, bro. You gonna be like, yo, boy, why the fuck you got your? Cause they gonna be so naive, they ain't gonna know. Watch yourself around. Watch your wife around them young bulls, man. Cause you was dicking old heads' wives. So watch your wife around them young bulls, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Guess what them young bulls not though?
What?
Bulletproof.
Okay, and then what?
I'm taking your.
Then you go to jail. Then what? Then you go to jail. Then what?
Now she gotta fuck everybody.
Now she able to fuck the whole squad.
I'm not going to jail.
And she
talk about it.
keep
Go
coming
to jail because they talk too much.
and she gonna keep coming to conjugal visits and all that. And while she fucking the young boys all on the block, she ain't gonna tell you about fucking them.
Don't say that.
Pussy all open, you gonna be trying to figure out why is shit so loose?
You know why that wouldn't happen?
Why is this going
You know why
like
that
this?
wouldn't happen? Because my man Sko wouldn't let that happen. My man Sko would be
Sko told your ass not to do it.
Nah.
Sko told your ass.
Alright. But if I make
Sko
a
gonna be in
mistake,
Dubai
no, you not.
with the streets of gold. Sko gonna be in Dubai with the streets of
If
gold.
I make a mistake, you, my man,
Sko is.
fucking help me.
I'm in Dubai, bro.
Take my girl to Dubai.
No.
What? Why
Cause
not?
she ain't living right. I don't want that filth over there messing up the Dubai air.
She not fucking.
No, cause now I got a daughter. I don't want my daughter to pick up on none of that wholeness, man. She a hoe.
My wife is not a hoe.
If she acting like
she didn't do anything if you stop
Man, if she is acting like that, she is a
acting like
hoe.
what? Now you said she
Fucking
acting like-
fucking all the young boys. I just said that.
She can't fuck no young boy.
You're in jail because you killed the young boy. Why you kill the young boy? You didn't kill him just because he's a young boy. You killed
Said he
him
took his shirt off.
and he was fucking your wife. So you killed him.
So I was on the outside when he was fucking my wife?
Yeah. What the fuck? Why'd you just killed him because he took his shirt off? What type of shit? What type of human being is you?
I thought you were saying he was taking his shirt
Yo,
off.
we gonna end it. We gonna end the show on that, man, because this nigga over here is you skitting, bro. I'm Scocho.
I'm Reese.
Listen, and if you watching at this point in time and you hearing our voice, man, and you ain't subscribed, come on, man. I don't know what you doing at this point.
What even are you doing?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Please hit the
Listen,
bell.
for people who want to see the show live,
Leave a
want
footnote.
to be a part of it, you gotta hit that fucking bell. That's how you get the notifications for the episode.
And
I
yo,
hate motherfuckers that be walking around on Saturday talking about when the fuck episode gonna drop.
And yo,
I be talking about
look.
Sunday, when the fuck episode gonna
for your
drop?
favorite clip of this episode, man, for the motherfuckers that got iPhones, yo, screen record it. Throw it up on your gram. You know what I'm saying? Tag us in the shit. So we can start, you know what I mean? Spread the word like a shotgun.
I'm gonna make this announcement.
Word of mouth.
That just reminded me. I'm gonna make this announcement too, real quick. Listen, if you are trying to contact me or Sco, I done had about 13, 14, 15 people try to contact us about being a part of this show, being on this show, getting interviewed, or just kicking it with us. You are not coming here to do a fucking thing if I can't go to your page and see that you have posted us and showed us some love for at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Gotta support.
I'm not putting people on my motherfucking platform if you are not showing us some fucking love.
No, we
that's
trying.
That's a subscribe, that's some likes, and you are posting us. I'm fuck out of here. You gotta show us some love for us to show you some love.
We trying, yo. So
Yeah,
help
for
us
real.
out. You know what I mean? Help us out. We
Yeah,
trying.
real shit.
So
But in other news, this was fun.
for sure.
We had a good time. We did it.